I'm back, baby. Send me through. Alright, we're up here. Well. Oh, hello. Well, good start, huh? We're only missing one. Neat. And not found yet. Alright, so we haven't come across... I'm pretty sure the last one is a Sato, I'm pretty... Yeah, Sato. Because we're, or what's his face? Yuta? Yuza. There we go. Can I make sure I'm on the right page? About the curse and its conditions and all that. Sure. Okay, so Ikoma has a curse that uses a certain symbol as a target for a slashing attack, right? Bingo. And we're in a bad way, because he gave a bunch of people business cards with that symbol on it. Yes, he can kill the islanders whenever he wants. Okay, and now we don't have time to collect them and all, and if we make an announcement about the cards, Ikoma will hear it and use the curse. So what are we supposed to do here? We don't have any time. Yeah, that's the problem. Our only way out of this is a supernatural solution. What's her face got? Sato's got it. She can figure it out. It's fine. Sorry, hold on a minute. The gears are all turning full tilt right now. Oh, okay. Sup, Soto? Well, now, Yuzumi Nokuchi, it would seem you have a plan. Not really. I mean, why would you ask me? Oh, I merely had a hunch. My intuition is telling me that you should look inside yourself for an answer. Inside myself? Do you mean... think, I guess. I don't know. This is it. Do or die time. I'd been trying not to think about it, but... ever since I met the Tomokazuki this afternoon... I can't help feeling like some all-knowing entity is somehow directing my move. Who could that be? Who could that be? I don't know who that is. Not me. That's not me. I guess I'll refer to them as the Tomokazuki for now. Yo, I'm the... Oh, it's not like he knows, like, for sure, but... I guess we are the Tomokazuki. According to him. Somehow being led along like this isn't an unpleasant feeling. It actually feels perfectly natural to just go along with it. If anything, the Tomokazuki's choices have helped us miraculously avoid many crises so far. That's why I feel like their knowledge will help us overcome the situation too. But maybe that's just wishful thinking? Still, I'm almost positive the Tomokazuki can hear what I'm thinking right now. No. So, I'll never get used to that. If they are listening, maybe they can give us a sign so we know what to do next? I somehow feel like reassessing what I know about everyone will help me find an answer. She's racking her brain to think of a way to deal with the curse. Now that I think about it, Tsukasa reacted oddly to that information earlier. Oh, about her papa? I feel like I might have some idea of what's going on with her because of the Tomokazuki's vision. Maybe I could use that somehow? Azami's trying his best to think of a way to stop the curse too. It's nice to know I'm not dealing with all this alone. Just realizing that gives me hope. I wonder what kind of abilities a professional psychic has. Well... Sorry, can you give me some more time to think? I see. I'm certain the solution lies with you, so please give it careful consideration. I will try my best. Is it in the stars? Okay, fuck it. Let's just say we do. I got it. I have a plan. Probably. Really? Alright, Yuza. Yuza, before you tell us your idea, allow me to impart a warning. Okay. Whatever you tell us, I'm going to trust your judgment and carry out your plan immediately. As things stand, we simply have no time to weigh the options or consider other avenues. Do you understand? You can only choose once, and there is no leeway for unnecessary steps. Wow, no pressure then. I don't know anymore. Now, lay out the entire plan. Who to ask and what to ask of them. Oh. Fuck. Oh no. Okay. Use inheritance. Oh, sure. Flee to Tokyo. I don't know. Perform dowsing, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Sure. Fuck it. Fuck it. Why? You know what? Screw it. Let's see. Very well. That's 5 in total. That's the plan. I'll be sure to do my part. Alright, sounds like you need me on the case. If it helps set things right, I'll do whatever I can. You've got a job for me too? Let me at it. I'll now go praise the people not here as to what you need them to do. At the same time, I'll also fulfill my own role in the plan. Very well, I'll enact the plan as soon as you give me the word. If all goes well, Ikoma's curse should have no effect. I fucked up. I know I fucked up. What? You selfish little brat! But very well. I'll make sure you regret that choice. Let's see how long that defiance of yours holds out. Oh, I fucked up bad, didn't I? I know I did. Yeah, I must have. There's no way I got it right. God damn it. And so Tomoshige's curse was unleashed. God damn it! What do I do? In an instant, several islanders carrying Kippei's business cards collapsed and died. Do I have to, like... do everyone? Like, I don't... Oh, man. Like, do I have to use everyone? I don't know. I didn't see it happen, but from the sound of his voice, I knew he wasn't bluffing. Oh, what have I done? I made the wrong choice, obviously. There was no way to fight the curse. I should have just done as Tomoshige said. Even if I went to the rooftop now and told those waiting there to warn the others to destroy the business cards, Tomoshige would likely never allow me to, and even if he did... Ah, okay. I have to send him to get the business cards. In the time it'd take them to destroy the cards, he just keep pressing me for an answer, all while killing more and more people. There really was no way to fight him. I started thinking that if I gave in now, maybe I could still save a few lives. Before I knew it, I was saying the words out loud, telling that merciless man I'd obey and begging him to stop, apologizing through my tears. And so, before our time finally ran out, we sank to the bottom of Issei Bay, fading into foam upon the sea. Damn. As the curse that had sustained us for 8 centuries at last began to unravel, I felt my senses slipping away. Beside me, Tomoshige drifted in silence, his face calm, almost childlike. I stared at his smile as he slowly faded away. Yet as the darkness closed in, only an endless burning hatred was left in me as my consciousness faded into nothingness. Taira no Tomoshige's desire. Yeah, at least we got one of the endings. That's dope. That's good. You know, I meant to do that. I meant to do this. It was for an achievement, obviously. Well then. That sucks. Can I skip? Nope, we just wait here. I don't think I was wrong about the Cersei dousing thing, though. Like, maybe we use Cersei? Oh, Cersei douse. Help us. Forgive me. Yeah, oopsies. Oops. I won't be able to spend the next 800 years with you. Wait, what? Is that Sato? Hey! I fucked up again. What's up? It would seem things haven't quite turned out the way you hoped. Unable to stop the curse of Kippe Ikoma, or should I say Tari no Tomoshige, you allowed more victims to fall to his curse. Oopsies. It was hard! There's so many options. How's it going? I fucked up again. In the end, Sato Shironame had no choice but to perish alongside Tomoshige. But it was an ending we needed to get anyway, so, you know, it was worth it. Now then, what could have been done differently? It appears you chose the right people, but you also included a few unnecessary ones. I chose 5! That's like not even that many! Man. Is it only the 3 that's on the roof with me right now? Maybe. Maybe. Was it because of the last time you did install? That might have been a factor, but we were given like 9 people to choose from. And each of those 9 people had like 3 options to tell them like what to do. We were coming up with a plan. And I chose 5 people. I chose the 3 on the top, I chose the 3 on the top. Yeah, it was everyone on the roof and Cersei. But I guess don't choose Cersei? Man, I don't know. Next time, it might be best to limit your choices to only those who are truly essential. I'm gonna do just the 4 on the top then. In addition, if you think about what those business cards are made of, you might just find someone with the right kind of ability. Never mind, I was not wrong about Cersei! I'm not choosing a Yuza Soto Cersei. Is it Yuza Soto Cersei? And so for now, this path has come to an end. Yeah. You'll be returned to the story chart. Please select a chapter to try again. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon. Farewell for now. Oh my god. Okay. Well. Holy schmoly, bro. Let's go, brother. There has to be something here. There has to be. Okay, talking to them does fucking nothing. So what? Are you kidding? Sato, something wrong? Oh, that's Tsukasa. Oopsies. Oh no, it's just that there's a Kamishimaru keychain lying on the ground here. Oh, you're right. Who just chucked this poor thing out here? Yeah, I almost missed it. I'll rescue it. That's the keychain. Wait, what? Wait, how? Wait, what? Because she gave this keychain to Yuza. Did Yuza accidentally drop it? She gave this to Yuza way back. What? Does that open up the second option? Oh! Oh, that's different! That's different! I'll go look for Yuza. Tsukasa, do you mind being the point of contact? Me? Sure, no problem. Let's see, then. I'll wait by the community hall on Chuo Street. There's also a phone there we could use. Okay, we'll make contact there if anything happens. Thank you, that will be a big help. Alright then, we'll retrieve the bronze mirror first, and track down Yuza Minakuchi and work on lifting the curse. Okay then, Sato, good luck. If you find Yuza, please tell him that everything that Suya told us. I will, leave it to me. Oh, okay, so you have to, like, make a timeline where she's the one that goes for Yuza. I see. I am looking, I am perceiving. After that, I met with Yuza and told him what I'd heard from Suyu and Mrs. Shiki, that we needed him to come to the community hall to lift the curse of the raging waves. But after that, I headed somewhere else, this time for my own purposes. I'm pretty sure the last Mockingbird is... I don't have the guide up. This is just based off memory. Is here. Hello? Is anyone home? Who am I kidding? I know no one is here. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, what's this? Yippee! That's all of them. Yippee. Oh, alright, don't have to worry about that anymore. You found all 20 Mockingbirds. The Mockingbird Theater has been unlocked. Yippee. Oh, how exciting. What, is there anything important here, or was that it? This is the Minakuchi's family altar. There are memorial tablets for Suyu's husband, her son Tosuke, and her daughter-in-law Mari here. I'm sure she never expected they'd all go before her. It must have been hard to deal with. Yeah, that's pretty depressing. All sorts of things are scattered on the floor here. Even with this much storage, people still leave things lying about. Guess some things never change. I visited this room so many times while helping look after Suyu. The owner's away, but people on this island don't usually lock up all that tightly. I had also been asked to come while they were out to help with chores, so by now I know the place well. A sliding glass door that leads out to an outdoor spot to dry laundry. It doesn't get much sun, though. Is this place, like, important at all? A built-in cupboard fitted snug against the wall. You can tell it's been here a long time. These kind of cupboards help the room feel less cramped. I was so impressed the first time I saw one. Modern design sure is smart. The inside, though, is a bit messy. Suyu tends to toss anything in here to get it out of the way. I'm leaving. Bye. Oh, hello. Oh, there they are. Hold on, before I say anything, I should go over the plan in my head one more time. Let's think about what I need to do now. They used to have a special box called a Tama Tobacco. I need to get it from them no matter what. I have to find a way to convince them to hand it over. I am actually immortal and I'm trying to help people not die. May you please hand over the box, please. Thanks. This is the only chance I'm going to get. I'll share what I know bit by bit to hook their interest and negotiate from there. Really not sure I can pull this off, but I have to try. Excuse me? You rang? Yes, could I speak with you for a moment? No, oh, I didn't even press anything. Alright, permission granted. Oh, thank you. Oh, don't mind him, he always gets a little carried away. Right. So you're Avi, an author, and Cersei here is your guide. Indeed, great to meet you, Sato. I've actually heard talk about you around the island. Oh really? It would seem we've become quite famous in these parts. I'd say we're more of on the infamous side, but sure. I heard you were searching for a mermaid, is that true? Oh, tell me, young lady, do you perchance know of a mermaid? Because if so, you must tell. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't know anything about any specific mermaid. Oh, please don't look so disappointed. I feel bad now. He's been through a lot. You see, I'm rather interested in mermaids, so I was hoping I could ask you a little more about them. Now you look both disappointed and annoyed. Did I say something wrong? Well, the last person who asked the same thing nearly cursed us to death. Oh. Oh yeah, you know what? That's right. What? Indeed, the people on this island are nothing but trouble. I've had enough of it. You're the same, aren't you? You're just after immortality like everyone else. Admit it. Actually... Well, I need to steer the conversation toward the Tama Tobacco. What should I say? Oh, no, admit it. Yes, I must become immortal. Everything depends on it. If you know anything, I sincerely ask you to tell me. There it is, your true colors. I knew it. You think I just hand over the tama tobacco I struggled so hard to obtain? Oh, so you really have the tama tobacco? Huh? What's that? I've never heard of this tama tobacco. Come on, dude. But you just said you wouldn't hand it over to me. No, no, no. You are mishearing things, young lady. I have no idea of what you speak. Please, I really need it. Alas, young lady, our research has made one thing clear. Trying to meet a mermaid in this place is futile. You see, that's why we decided to give up on the Issei Bay mermaids, take in the sights of Kamishima and head home. There are mermaid legends scattered all across the world. We have all the time in the world to begin the search anew. So it really is that hopeless. Plus, we can't linger on this island much longer anyway. Cersei's condition and duties are also starting to be an issue, you see, so we must be taking our leave here. Hold on. I fucked up. They left. Damn, that was no good. Yeah, I screwed up. Maybe don't start with admitting it. We don't admit it out in these parts. No siree. There was like yellow, yeah. Oh, never mind. No, not at all. You've got it all wrong. Then why are you after a mermaid? Well... You see, I want to find a mermaid because I need to thank them. Oh, fascinating. Don't tell me you were once saved by one in the past. No, not quite. Then what do you need to thank one for? I'm sorry, I made that up. I just want to find and meet one, that's all. Oh, okay. Oh, so that's your only reason. So do mermaids really exist? As it happens, 400 years ago, there was an island near here called Taishima. There are legends that tell of 3 mermaids who lived there. Hayase, Sobe, and Nagame. So there were 3. But sadly, even after all our painstaking research, we've confirmed that meeting any of the 3 is now hopeless. No way. So my advice on meeting mermaids is this, and this alone. It's time to give up, unless you happen to know things we don't, of course. I see. You see, that's why we decided to give up on the Issei blah 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 blah. I already said all this. Did I fuck up again? Brother. Okay, hold on. So, like, deny? Or maybe it's because, like, if we admit, it also gives us, like, a different option there, too. Hold on. Actually, I want to admit... But it does the same thing anyway. Please, I need it no matter what. Look at the fire in those eyes. Looks like there's more to this. Very well, tell me your tale. Ah, okay. If it arouses my spirit as an author, then I might just be persuaded to hand the box over. Really? Alright, let me explain. Fuck it. They've already been through a lot. They might believe this. I'll tell you, but... you have to promise that you won't tell anyone else about this. Of course, I swear it. My lips are sealed tighter than a well-corked bottle. Is that supposed to be reassuring? Don't worry, we won't go breaking any promises. Alright then, where do I even start? The truth is, I'm what is known as an 800-year immortal. I'm already immortal. Huh? What? Is all that true? Wait, are you trying to say that you are that Osato from Kusawa, the real one? Yes, that's probably me. Yeah. Whoa, so that's why you're doing all this? Wait, no way, are you being serious? Woohoo! Yes, completely serious, which is why I need that tama tobacco no matter what. You realize what you're saying is crazy, right? Anyone else would be dead against it. Please, all I need is that tama tobacco. Avi, what do you think? Are you sure you're alright with this? I can hardly call it sane. Yes, this is what I want more than anything. Very well. In that case, Amazing! Such stunning spirit! Yes! I'll be happy to support that resolve even if I stand alone. This must be the reason I found the Toma Tobacco in the first place. Here, take it. Oh, thank you so much. That was much easier than I thought it would be. Now that we know the situation, it only makes sense for you to have it. You should have just said so sooner. That said, I would also like to know how things turn out, so be sure to let us know, okay? Of course, I won't forget this kindness as long as I live. Think nothing of it. But that does mean that I should apologize to you, Cersei, after all that trouble we went through to get it. Well, you seem enthused enough by this turn of events. If you're happy with your choice, I don't mind. Oh, so as I'm sure you already know, you'll still need mermaid flesh. I know, I'll figure something out. Oh, so do you have a lead on a mermaid? I'm intrigued, but I'll leave it at that for now. One more thing, carrying the Toma Tobacco may draw some unsavory types. Be careful. I don't like the sound of that. Well, we're heading back to the mainland to look for them anyway. Ah, yes, after sightseeing Kamishima, we were supposed to return post-haste. I see, well, thank you, and good luck. Is that it for that section? Are we good? Nope. Hello? Is anyone home? Who am I kidding? I know no one is here. Then why am I here? Okay, I'm here. Yeah, that you are. Wait, is it this? Hold on, maybe. No, never mind. It also has something Suyu once showed me. Here it is. Oh, hello. There's something about it, but I can't put my finger on what. It really is just as beautiful as ever. I shouldn't just take it, so let me put it back on the shelf where it belongs. What is that? The strange fish scale that Mari left behind. Oh, is that mermaid flesh? Brother, we had mermaid flesh for this long? Do I chill for now? Is that it? Do I have to go back outside? Yeah, I have to come back here. She doesn't know that's mermaid flesh. Somehow, some way. Okay, so let's maybe let's do this. Let's stall as much as we can. Kipe. Your true identity is Kipe. Huh? Kipe? Come on, that's not even close. Do you really not know? Damn, I guess I don't know. Try again, come on, you should remember it. Speak my real name. Right, the files from the past made it clear. Huh? Come on, that's not even close. Oh. Forget it, this is getting tedious, I'll just say it. Listen and be odd. 400 years ago, I was a vassal of the Kuki clan, commander of the raid on Taishima, Komatsu Saramune. So you're the one who attacked Taishima? You're 800-year immortal? Did I read that before? I don't know. Anyway, back to the next thing. I should have typed that, you're right. Anything else? How else do I stall, exactly? Oh. I am gay! The hell are you babbling about? Oh, that's not right? Damn. Still blank, huh? Fine. Here's a hint. The one who made you what you are, who made you an 800-year-old mortal, was me. It's me. I am gay! Still blank, huh? Fine. Here's a hint. The one who made you what you blah 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 blah. Wow, I don't know, like... wow, I don't know. How long do I have to do this for? Like, actually. Oh, what? Oh, shit. Oh, wow, look over there. Look there. How long do I have to do this for? Turn around. Why are we doing it? I thought it was like to stall. They want us to stall as long as possible, right? Because they need time for the plan. I'll try one more time. Wow. And then I'll just say Tomoshika after this. Oh, yes, okay. Tomoshika. There you go, okay. And then we don't refuse him. Because he got angry last time. Wowzers. Well. Oh, okay, I was about to say, I was like, you're taking your sweet time. Oh, he's angry. Oh, he's so angry. I can't. That's one thing I just can't do. Very well, I'll do as you wish, Lord Tomoshige. Finally came to your senses. You think you could ever defy me? Should have known your place from the start, you worthless peasant. And then they come in and save you, right? We have to get the plan right first. We can't really... I'm sorry. Ooh. In the end, I gave in to Tomoshige's threats. Maybe, just maybe, there was still some way to fight his curse, but... when those memories of a distant past came flooding back to me, fragments of a life long gone. And when I thought of this man who spent 800 years chasing one purpose with such stubborn, hopeless purity, something in me must have wavered. Before I knew that, I had chosen to face the end together with this pitiful man, Tomoshige. Damn. And so before our time finally ran out, okay, it's just the same thing. Is this ending 3 instead? Or is this ending 4 again? It's just ending 4 again. Okay. Sure. Oh my god. I have to succeed in the pan first. That must be it. Can I skip? Oh. I didn't know I could do that. Oopsies. Oopsies, I fucked up. Oopsies. Oopsies. Not really much else for us to do. What about this? Shit, who's Kikuko again? Oh, Kikuko's, crazy girl. Right. Why is beginning not checked off? Okay, okay. That. Like, I don't know. Like, what? Sure. Like, I don't, like, these two must be important. The user has, fuck it. Let's just launch it. What? You selfish, blah, 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 and then... Hmm? Oh. Damn it! Fuck you! Oh my god, you blue-balled me. God damn you. Oh, I thought I got it for a second. Oh, man. Only those who are truly essential. I'm doing the 3 instead. I'm doing 3 instead. I'm doing 3 instead. I'm doing 3 instead. I'm doing 3 instead. Who is it, bro? Who even is it? Is it not? Like, what does Sakasa do? Like, I don't know. I don't... Fuck it. Just do what... Fuck it. Launch it. This game sucks. Okay, maybe it's more than just... I don't know! Not Suyu. Why would it ever be Suyu? Why would it ever be Shotaro? No. The only one I know for a fact is... What's her face, man? It's Cersei. That's the only one I know for a fact. Oh my god. That's... There's no way Yu's is not a part of the pan. That's the thing. But what's the point of the keychain? Do they have anything like keychain related? Sato's not a part of this pan. I'm trying to think so hard right now. Holy shit. Maybe... I'm going back. I I don't know. I actually do not know. Man, this is rough. Let's just go here. Like, obviously, there's just something here we're missing. Is there something here we're missing? The solution is... Oh, you looked it up? Oh my god, bro. Like, am I dumb? Am I dumb? Is that what this is? Oh. Nothing. This is just the same thing then. Uh-huh. Is there anything in my surroundings that is different? It's very simple in a way. Give me a hint. Give me a hint. Bingo bango. Oh, whatever. This is all we got, man. Like, this is all we got. I have to figure this out. You only need one person to enlist? Oh, okay. And then... Damn you. Damn you. Okay, not Cersei. Not Cersei. Not... They told me the hint about the fucking thing! Oh my god. About the Shikigami! One person was not enough? Her power alone wasn't enough to affect the... Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. So we need Cersei for sure. Cersei. That. You. That. Launch it. I hate this game. Alright, what does bro say? That you chose the right people! Okay. How would you use Feast of Shadows, maybe? Well, maybe? Oh! 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 Two or three people died from that curse just now. I hope you're happy with yourself. No. Tell you what, if you snivel and weep and beg my forgiveness, I'll let you off easy. Huh? Oh? Something's off. Could this mean they found a way to stop the curse? This is so silly. What the fuck? Paper butterflies? Wow, I still can't believe what I'm seeing. Those cards actually turned into butterflies and started flapping around. Turning a bunch of business cards into a swarm of Shikigami. Only you could think of something that out there, Yuza. I figured if you could turn a piece of paper with someone's name written on it into a Shikigami, business cards would work just as well. And since Mr. Kiryu was able to extend the effect to cover the entire island, I was sure it'd work. But it's still a relief to see I was right. Dude, like, whatever, man. That was a great idea, and all we have to do is track down those cards and leave the rest up to Mr. Kiryu and his powers. Stop right there. Now that your curse is useless, I have no reason to hold back any longer. Taira no Tomoshige, I hereby place you under arrest. Thank you, Soto! That fucking hurts! Screw you! Oh, Sato, how dare you toy with me, you fucking bitch! Hey, that's not very nice. Sorry, thanks for the offer and all, but I'd rather you died alone. Curse you! How could you do this to me, Osato? Why? Why? Come along quietly, I'm warning you. It'll be worse for you if you don't. Fuck! Damn it! Osato, you! Bye! Was I right or misled? Well, we didn't only have to bring one person, so... But that did limit me, so it did help regardless. And so, Kibe Ikomo is arrested and the last one of the calamities threatening Kamishimo is averted. Both Mr. Kiryu and Mrs. Shiki thanked us again and again. They seemed truly grateful for everything we had done, including putting an end to the curse of the raging waves. Azami seemed pretty pleased with himself, even though he brushed it off as only natural for his islanders to defend our home. Apparently the Coast Guard is on its way to assist with the investigation into Mr. Wakamura's death. Mrs. Shiki and Mr. Kiryu are planning to use the Coast Guard's boat to escort Ikoma to the mainland. Speaking of Ikoma, it seems he's accepted his fate and confessed to everything. Neatio! And while he didn't actually name any names, Kikuko, who was under house arrest after plotting to use her curse to commit murder, is going to be escorted off the island with him. Before Mrs. Shiki and her assistant departed, they summoned me for a private word. Oh, I thought this was Sato speaking the entire time. But I guess it makes sense that it's Yuza. I forgot we're on Yuza's timeline. What? Oh, bro, you got a job offer! That's hype. You're gonna be working here for the next 795 years! Isn't that awesome? You want me to join the Paranormal Affairs Bureau? It was Soto's suggestion, actually. He's quite impressed with everything you achieved. And I'm all for it. It will make it easier for you to keep your immortality a secret. Maybe even put it to good use. Wait, are you saying you'll send me into dangerous situations just because I can't die? You know, I actually hadn't thought of that, but it's not a bad idea. Okay, thanks. I think not, ma'am. That will make it impossible to keep his identity a secret. I know, I know. I was just kidding. A shame, though. I heard that... Oh, I heard that. Okay, I thought he was gonna continue the sentence. Even so, user, this would require rigorous training to help you harness and control your psychic abilities. The offer only stands if you are prepared to put yourself through that, and it won't be easy. Still, seeing as you be under our surveillance, you'll be able to go through your life with a little more freedom. Seems to me that's not a bad deal for someone in your position, all things considered. So, what do you say? What happens if I refuse? Will you arrest me? Well, we do have to thank you for wrapping up our investigations here. So if you'd prefer a quiet life on Kamishima, we'll turn a blind eye and leave you be. But just so we're clear, at the first sign of you being on the move, we'll be on our way over here to take you away. Okay, I understand. In that case, I suggest working with them, bro. I'm going to need some time to think this over. Would that be alright? Really? I thought it'd be an easy decision. But I suppose there's plenty of time. Just contact me when you made up your mind. Oh, before I forget, there's something else I've been meaning to ask you. Yes? The funny thing is, I wasn't planning on coming to Kamishima at all today. Then, out of nowhere, I changed my mind. That wasn't your doing, was it? Sorry, that was me. Sorry. What do you mean? See, I kept getting the feeling I was being watched or even manipulated. Especially this morning when I changed plans and set out for Kamishima. It didn't feel like my decision somehow. It was almost as if someone was guiding us here. Actually, I felt something similar to that as well. I thought it was the Tomokazuki doing it since it only started happening after that encounter. But why would you think it was me? I don't know, something about it reminded me of you. Like it was close to you or something. Am I Yuza? Yuza 2? Tuza? Close to me? Anyway, it seems I was wrong. Unless Mare is watching over you and I've been Mare this entire time. Trying to help her baby boy. Though I'm not sure what else it could be, unless I'm possessed by a spirit or something. That is out of the question, and if either of you were possessed, I will be the first to know. Given that even I cannot perceive the origin of this sensation, it must be something truly extraordinary. The thing is, I also get the feeling that we have this mysterious watcher to thank for everything turning out the way it did. You're welcome. I also fucked up way more often. Right? That's how it seemed to me too. Well, whatever it was, I can't sense it anymore, so I suppose there's no use worrying over it now that the situation's been resolved. True. And that's where we left it. Okay. Oh, but then... Oh, hello. Let's go to Chuo Street. We'll go to the jetty last. We bumped into Shotaro, who seemed to be on the verge of a mental breakdown after hearing about his father's death. Oh. Yeah, sorry about that. He had already heard about the arrest of the culprit, a man named Ikoma. However, it quickly became apparent that it wasn't grief that was weighing on him so heavily. Shotaro, I don't even know what to say. I'm so sorry. Please let us know if there's anything we can do to help you through this, okay? Help me through this? What, do you think I'm sad or something? Spare me your inane comments. Okay. I didn't mean to upset you. Shotaro, could you calm down? It's not like you to shout like that. As if you plebeians could understand my troubles. But since you're here, Sato, pack your belongings and get out. I won't have you in the house any longer. What's going on, bro? Was he an asshole the entire time? Wait, what? You're immortal, aren't you? You're not even human. It's disgusting. Whoa! As for what we discussed this afternoon, you can just forget about it. Now that the old man's gone, I have no obligation to care for you. You are a plague upon this island, and I hope I never see your face again. Then I guess there's nothing left to say. What gives, Shotaro? Why are you being so horrible all of a sudden? Yeah, Shotaro, you're being a real jerk. Did you have to go that far? Oh, shut it. I can't afford to be nice anymore. Not that I expect you to understand that. You have no idea what it means to inherit my old man's legacy. Pretty sure it means you're lucky. He was loaded, wasn't he? Shows what you know. Let me tell you something about my old man. He was good at what he did, but reckless. He racked up heavy... Oh, fuck! He racked up heavy debts, walking a fine line between huge payouts and total ruin. All his successes were a combination of killer luck and sheer cunning, making his shoes almost impossible to fill. Not only that, but he had his fingers in a lot of shitty pies, from loan sharking to land speculating, that kept him just this side of the law. Really? Taking over him means shouldering all of those risks myself, and if I can't cut it, it's a one-way street to bankruptcy. That's what the old man saddled me with. It's all up to me now, and there's no way out. Shotaro, isn't turning the inheritance down an option? Are you out of your mind? If I did that, I have nothing left. I suggest turning it down, given the two options. And after the upbringing I've had, I couldn't handle being poor. Turn it down. Jesus Christ. Just turn it down. At least then you have a way to, like, recover yourself. Way more likely than the other option. Damn it all. What am I to do? Hey, Shotaro? If it helps, I sort of get how you feel. You? What could an impoverished nobody like... Okay, buddy. Like you possibly understand? Well, you see, I'm kind of in the same boat. What are you saying? Oh, talking about that thing you found out about today, huh? Yeah, I guess Shotaro's the only one I haven't told yet, so turns out. Tsukasa repeated her story, which we had heard earlier that day. When the Coast Guard arrived to investigate Mr. Wakamura's death, a detective from the prefectural police accompanied them and requested a meeting with Tsukasa. The officer announced that the tycoon Yoshiatsu Yamashina, alias Unkakudona, had passed away, and that his will had just been unsealed. It stated as follows: I, Yoshiatsu Yamashina, hereby bequeath all my assets to Tsukasa Owao of Kamishima. An official notice will be sent to her at a later date, but the officer had thought it best to give Tsukasa a chance to prepare herself ahead of time. As soon as she heard the news, Tsukasa's mother let out a whoop. Woo! Fuck yeah! And raised her arms in a victory pose. Oh, I hated him. Thank God he's dead. And I'm rich. Fuck yes! Yes! She made quite a spectacle, jumping for joy and shouting things like, "Take that!" and "Jackpot!" And I knew he'd pay off sooner or later. Shocked and confused at this previously unseen side of her mother, Tsukasa had bolted from the house without a backwards glance. What? You mean to tell me that you are going to inherit Yamashina's estate? All of it? It's a mystery to me as well. He was, like, really famous, right? I can't wrap my head around it. What was he thinking leaving all that to me? It's too much. His total assets add up to something like 5 billion yen! Hey, Tsukasa, I'm sorry about saying all that mean stuff about you. Can I borrow 1 billion of that? Thank you. You don't say. No one's giving me a chance to turn it down, but I don't know how to handle this. Still, he did try to kidnap Sato, and who knows what other shady stuff he was up to. Can't help feeling I should take responsibility. Tsukasa, are you seriously going to accept it? I guess so. I feel so lost, but I mean, if you don't, I feel like your mom will be very upset. If Shotaro's in the same boat, well, it's a big deal. You'll become a millionaire overnight. You'll be like a celebrity. You won't have time for us little people anymore, huh? I don't want that. If I can't hang out with you guys, I'm turning it down. Don't turn that down, please. No, Tsukasa, the inheritance is yours, as it should be. There's nothing to fear. I'll help you. You slimy little fox. You mean it? I'd be super grateful, but... Of course, I've always known you were a clever girl. Oh, you are so... You'll have no trouble handling Yamashina's estate. In fact, why don't we be partners? You can be my girl, my fiancé. Huh? Oh boy. What the hell, man? You can't just pop the question out of nowhere like that. Kakudono is one of my old man's backers. I'm sure it would be easier to manage our estates if we combined our wealth. Oh, but I... Come now, there's no need to be coy. I know you're fond of me, Tsukasa. How did you know? You wound me. How can I miss the heat of your gaze? I'm not so unfeeling as you suppose. Besides, the feeling's mutual. You've grown into an attractive young woman. Don't think I haven't noticed. You have? I mean, Oh, this is all too much? Tsukasa? This is our chance, don't you think? We've known each other for so long. There can be no doubt we're a match made in heaven. Uh-huh. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, what should I do? I don't know anymore. My mind's gone blank. We can combine your 5 billion and my negative 5 billion. Yeah, we can combine your super duper rich with my dirt poor. Doesn't that sound awesome? Tsukasa, wait up. Also, Shotaro, you're like an asshole, man. Even your blush is adorable. I'll be waiting. Don't disappoint me now. That's enough, Shotaro. You've taken this way too far. Oh? Do you have any idea how much Tsukasa cares for you? Her feelings for you are real. I understand her feelings perfectly. Better yet, I reciprocate them. Don't tell me you have an objection. You bet I do. You're just using her. Anyone can see that. The timing's way too convenient. If you go through with this, you'll just end up hurting her. You heartless jerk. Not only are your manners lacking, but your wits as well. You are mistaken. My feelings for her are genuine. You liar. You looked like you were drowning till you found out about her inheritance. There's no way someone as selfish as you can make Tsukasa happy. I suggest you drop this. Frankly, it does not concern you. Azami. Must I spell it out for you? This is between Tsukasa and myself. Keep your nose out of it. And the player, by the way. I'll stop Tsukasa, don't worry. God damn it! Well, now that we understand each other, I'll take my leave. But it feels like this game always like introduces another villain. we got the slasher in Kikuko. Then we got Tomoshige. We thought one of the villains was gonna be Unkaku Dono. And then we got asshole Shotaro. Like, what's going on? But there was more to come. Out of nowhere, Avi and Cersei, with whom I had barely spoken to in this future, came up to talk to us. Hey, aren't you the kids who dealt with the curse that was hanging over the island? Well, I know... Wait. Avi and Cersei, with whom I'd barely spoken to in this future. I mean, he's aware of a certain future, right? Like, he's aware to an extent, but... I think that just straight up confirms, like, we are Yuza, right? Like, or is it this Yuza? Because sometimes when it's spoken like that, it could be, like, just timeline dependent. Like, oh, sometimes y'all... Oh, God, sorry. Sometimes Sato speaks like that in her timeline or whatever. I don't know, whatever. Who cares? When I learned of your heroic deeds from Yumiko, I simply had to make your acquaintance. Oh, nice to meet you. I've actually heard about you as well. You hear that, Cersei? Our reputation precedes us. I wouldn't go that far. We just stand out too much. Oh no, I've only heard good things, I promise. You're Arnov, right? The fantasy author who's come to Japan looking for adventure? What's that? Did I hear you say the bachelor fantasy author whose novels don't sell and who had to empty his savings just to visit Japan? Humbug, I say. Sick of socking it and mind your own beeswax. Now that's just creepy. How do you know my catchphrase? I assure you, that was the first time I've uttered those words on Japanese soil. Whoops, I mean, I guess it just came to me. It would appear you have a mysterious secret up your sleeve, Yuza. Who, me? No, But setting that aside for the moment, there's something I'd like to ask you. This afternoon I was struck by the sudden desire to visit this jetty. Might you have had something to do with that? You too? You mean I'm not the first? Yeah, someone else asked me that as well, but I swear I haven't done anything. I see. Another question. I hear that the request to put Cersei's Shikigami ability to use came from you. Mind telling me how you knew about that? Well, okay, that is harder to deny. I guess you could say that Tomokazuki is responsible for both of those things. The Tomokazuki. I see, so you encountered a Tomokazuki bearing the memories of a different future. And you believe that this same being, or creature, or what have you, has secretly been guiding all of us ever since? I've never heard of anything like that before. That would explain how you knew about Cersei's Shikigami. If your theory is correct, I suppose we should all be grateful to this Tomokazuki for bringing about such a peaceful conclusion, but... On the other hand, I nearly died because of this. Really? So what? Last I checked, you're still kicking. Yes, well, one can't help feeling a little used, as it were. Though I suppose I ought to be thankful for my life, nonetheless. Besides, it would take a lot more than this to upset me. I made it through all manner of do-or-die moments and deadly situations before now. Wow, you must be pretty tough. I'll never get my hands on that treasure now. Still, I suppose I did go quite an adventure in exchange, so fair's fair. We got like 2 books worth of info here. Well then, good luck to you, Yuza. Oh, thanks? All this cursed business has suckered us out, so we'll be spending the night here on Kamishima and setting sail for home on the morrow. I'm glad I had a chance to speak with you before we left. You've my gratitude. Take care now. I love you, Avi. And off they went. After that... Oh, going back to her. Hey, I don't know if anyone should tell you this, but I don't think you should marry him. Later, Tsukasa called us together saying she needed to talk to us tonight. We decided to meet up here. The police investigation was in full swing in the town center and around the Wakamura residence, but out in the bay, everything was quiet. You okay now, Tsukasa? Kinda. Some lawyer wants me to go meet him the day after tomorrow. But I'm not even sure what I want to do yet, and honestly, I'm still in shock over what happened earlier. Tsukasa, don't rush this, okay? You shouldn't make a big decision like this till you feel ready. This is about your future, no one else's. You gotta think it over carefully and do what's best for you. Azami. You're right, thanks for worrying about me. But I didn't call you guys out here to talk about that. Sato, there's something I've gotta know. Okay, what is it? See, I overheard a bit of what went down with Ikomo when I was up on the roof earlier. You've been alive for 800 years, right? And it sounded like your lifespan must be coming to an end pretty soon. Was that for real? Well, this is just sad. Sorry. I didn't know how to tell you. So it's true. I don't remember anything from that far back, but I've always known how long I had left. Seriously? Then how long? I think tomorrow might be my last day. Tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow night. This body of mine will fade away like a spray of sea foam. Why didn't you say something? There's so little time left. Isn't there anything we can do to delay it? Come on, please tell me there's some way to change this. Oh, I don't have anything. I wish I could say otherwise, but there's nothing we can do. Maybe there is. There's another option. I don't want to say goodbye. Please don't leave us, Sato. Sato, Tsukasa. Please, there's no need for tears, Tsukasa. The truth is, I'm content with this. You are? I am. 400 years ago, I became a sacrifice to protect everyone from the curse. And now, not only is the curse of the raging waves broken, but so many other problems have been resolved as well. Like with the mermaids and Tomoshige, after all this time, everything is finally settled. Kamishima is finally safe. It's a happy ending. Thanks to you guys, I fulfilled the purpose of this long life I was cursed with. It actually meant something, and for that, I can't thank you enough. Stop it, Sato. That's not true. Huh? All of that is just stuff you got mixed up in. You never asked for any of it. So don't say you fulfilled your purpose. This isn't a happy ending at all. You shouldn't have to go through any of those things. None of it was your responsibility. Sato, from the moment you were made an 800-year immortal, you've just been used. Yeah, that's kind of true, yeah. She's right, Sato. You deserve a way better life than that. If all you've done is get dragged into Tomoshige's schemes time and time again, that's just too sad. Look, be honest with yourself. Are you really content? What about your happiness, Sato? My happiness? After being forced to live for centuries, this can't be how you wanted things to end. You haven't had a chance to do anything for yourself. If you don't get to live happily, at least for a little while, after all you've been through, it'd be so unfair. I couldn't stand it. Thanks, Tsukasa. You're the best friend I could ask for. But when I said I was content, I meant it. I really am. Maybe it has something to do with that mermaid flesh? If you eat it again, you take your immortality away. Ooh! I was never supposed to live in this modern age. When I gave my life to end the curse, I thought that would be it. But it wasn't. I got to experience a time unlike anything I'd ever known and meet so many people. Every day has been a whirlwind of activity. Above all, I made some really good friends who care for me so much that they'll even cry for me. I've had so much fun these past few months. I can't even begin to describe it. It's a miracle. I've been happier than I ever thought possible. So I have no regrets. Seriously. Then why are you crying? What is this? What are these tears? Sato, I'm sorry. I feel so powerless. I just wish I could do something for you. Me too. I'm sorry, Sato. If I'd only known. I've been so wrapped up in my own problems. You know, I've always been the one left behind. I've never had anyone grieve for me. Turns out, it's a pretty nice feeling. Being the center of attention suits me just fine. Don't hold back now. Geez, Sato, only you could say something like that at a time like this. Sato, Yes? I'm so sorry. Seriously, I feel so bad. I wish I could have... Another timeline, Yuza. I didn't know you were such a crybaby, Yuza. Oh, okay, so he pointed out when he does it, but not when everyone else does it. Come on, can't you be your usual goofy self? I could really use a laugh. You guys feel that bad, huh? Then I guess you'll just have to make it up to me. For starters, you better keep our promise to hang out tomorrow. And I expect you to enjoy every last second to the fullest. Do that, and I guess I'll forgive you. Sato. You're leaving the island tomorrow anyway, right, Tsukasa? Yeah, probably. Then no more tears. If we can have just one more day of fun, spend one more day together like we always have, nothing will make me happier. It sounds to me like you're letting us off easy. So you think, but I'm counting on you to help me overwrite all those bad memories with a bunch of happy ones. It'll be a busy day. Sato. Right, then that's what we'll do. Yeah, you can count on us. Dozens of happy memories coming right up. Hey, Yuza, quit moping already. That was your cue. If ever there was a time for one of her oddball jokes, it's right now. I know. That night we stayed out in the bay, talking and swapping stories until the sun came up. But there was a rule. We had to answer any questions Sato asked us honestly without hiding anything. Which meant that gasps and chuckles inevitably followed each new reveal. We chatted for hours without once running out of things to share. This is so cute. We talked about the past, the future, our dreams, everything in our hearts. And throughout it all, Sato couldn't stop smiling. As for me, I was determined to etch every detail of Sato Shiranami into my memory. Every word and gesture, every expression on her face. Oh, it's so sad. Well, surely this isn't an ending, right? How do we get ending 2 and 3? Because this is so late, right? Is this ending 3? There's no way. There's no way. This has to be ending 5 because we got ending 4 before this. Unless they ordered it completely wrong. Or it's not an ending? Wait, and then the night after our meeting. Sato took a boat and went out into the bay alone, saying that she didn't want any of us to see her disappear. That was the last we saw of her before she abandoned her transient form to the gentle waves and left this world behind for good. However, before she departed, she told us her final wish. and I vowed to carry it in my heart throughout the centuries that lay ahead as my own personal curse, impossible to dispel. Endings 2 and 3 are all... Oh, okay. We'll come back to that then. It was a simple wish, in Sato's own words. Remember me until your last breath. Wow. Ending 5, yeah. Sato Shironami's curse. Wow. Neat. Is it bloke? Hello. You've done well to make it this far. I applaud your efforts. Here ends the tale that has been painstakingly woven over the past 800 years in Kamishima of Issei Bay. Thanks to you, peace has descended upon the island once more. For that, you have my sincerest gratitude. While a few sacrifices may have been made along the way, we must content ourselves with the fact that they were within permissible limits. Now, while our story does end here, if its conclusion does not sit quite right with you, you may wish to explore possibilities that would result in a different outcome. On the other hand, I could simply tell you what the missing pieces are if you prefer. Yeah, give me a hint, man. Just tell me. Very well, then allow me to provide a hint based on your current progress. Before anything else, you should proceed through all of Sato Shironami's past recollection chapters I have yet to view. Okay. The information required can be found among them. Oh, and I suggest you examine Sato Shironami a little more closely when you participate in the tactics meeting. That is all I have to share with you at present. I shall take my leave of you now, until next we meet. Tactics meeting. Doc? Yeah, so it's definitely that. Well... There's one that we haven't done. It's, this. And this. But if mermaids are real, then I just want to meet one, even if it's just once. I see. Chasing the legend, are we? I must say, I have a soft spot for ambitions like that. I'm glad to hear that. So did you manage to find any? As it happens, 400 years ago, there was an island near here called Taishima. There are legends that tell of that... Yeah, okay. I don't want to skip too much. No, it's just one. Okay, hold on. Okie dokie. Well, we didn't. Oh wait, no, that's like that's another one. Keep it secret. But that might just result in the same thing. I don't know. Maybe that's what I need to... Okay, hold on. Maybe that's what I need to do. Like, find that first. And then... Oh, never mind. Okay. I don't know. Start from Bay. Okay. that's what I meant by tactics meeting. Ordinarily bright and cheerful, she says nothing as the darkness clouds her features. Even she can't hide her concerns now that the situation has become so dire. I thought I could avoid speaking to her, but I don't know if I can hold back anymore. There it is. Oh my lord, man. Oh my god, thank you. Jesus. Two months have passed since I washed up on this island. 400 years elapsed while I was locked away under the sea, but I managed to adjust to modern life somehow. Although sometimes I wonder why I bothered. Well. This is when she's gonna meet Yuza, right? It's so quiet on the roof of the Kantakisho. I'm alone but for the wind rustling in the trees, the distant roar of the tide. It feels so good to have this view all to myself, to just let the soft sea breeze carry me away. It's the perfect spot for someone who wants as little to do with others as possible. But yesterday someone came up here and ruined everything. Oh, never mind. That was yesterday. I was a little worried at first, but I've adapted pretty smoothly to modern civilization. The fact that I only have vague memories of my life from 400 years ago probably helped a bit. I still don't really understand how ships and cars move by themselves, or how electrical appliances and lights and things work. But it's not really an issue, to be honest. I know how to use them and that's what counts. Most people who were born in the modern era could tell you that fridges keep stuff cold, but not exactly how they do it. It's actually pretty easy to get by if you can just accept that not knowing everything in detail is normal. Besides, it doesn't seem like life has changed that much for the fishermen who live on this remote island. Apparently, the big cities have greatly evolved, but with water and sewage systems as well as subways. Waking up there would have been a lot more confusing. I don't think there's anything else specifically. Just keep thinking, I guess. I really do love being alone. It's so calming. I have a good reason to isolate myself on this island. Soon, my life will be over. I probably have less than a month left. Whoever sealed me away seems to have had some kindness in them at least. They allowed me to spend my last moments as myself, alive. But I can hardly feel grateful. How much living can you really do in a few months, a few weeks? That girl Tsukasa Wow is always hanging around me, but I try to keep my feelings in check and act as cold as possible. Getting too close will only make things harder when it all has to end. I like to joke and laugh with them, spend time talking about our favorite TV series and stuff like that. Especially with Tsukasa, the way she reacts to things is so funny. It's really hard not to laugh and play along. I have to try so hard to keep my feelings under control. Cheerful conversations will only become painful memories for her later. And since running out into the woods and living alone isn't appealing, I just have to play my role as the unfriendly loner till the time comes for me to disappear. Just one more month of coasting along without making waves. This is such a depressing view, but I mean, given what you've been through, it makes sense. But watching TV every day, learning more and more about the modern world, there's so much fun to be had, pretending otherwise actually hurts. Humanity has prospered. In the past, the common folk were preoccupied with surviving each day, and now almost anyone can eat delicious food and sleep in a warm bed without having to toil day and night. People have time, freedom, entertainment. It's wonderful. I wish I had time to enjoy it all. Get on an airplane, maybe even fly to Tokyo. But there's not much chance of that, not with the time I have left. Still, I really wish I could try one of those game consoles that you can hook up to the TV. One day! You'll live, trust me, we'll find a way! You can play different games by switching cartridges according to what they say on TV. Those consoles are so popular that it's hard even to find one. Not that I'm in a position to make demands, of course. All I can do is look at the pictures in the magazines and dream about them. If I had a game console, I bet I'd play it all day. Anyway, there's no point in wishing for too much. I'm just grateful to be able to spend my days this way. It's all thanks to Wakamura. Please, just let me watch TV for my last remaining month. That's not too much to ask, is it? Anyway, I shouldn't let my guard down. I've got to keep myself in line. No extravagances. I've just got to gently drift along and not rock the boat. But what's life if nothing but rocking the boat? At least that was the plan, and yet, when speaking to him yesterday, I got completely carried away. I'm still mad at myself about it. Next time I'll be more careful, cool as a cucumber. Wait, next time? Oh? Oh well. Yuzumi Nikuchi, something about him makes me lose my cool completely. It's probably the shock of finding out that he's immortal too. Yeah, that must be it. Maybe being immortals puts us on a different wavelength from other people. That could be why I'm drawn to him. He seemed quite young. He can't have been immortal long, but to think mermaids are still around even now. Wait a moment. I wonder if he knows I'm an 800-year immortal too. I hope not. If he does, it puts my peaceful life at risk. I better make sure he knows to keep his mouth shut. I have to talk to Yuzumi Nikuchi again. Fighting him is sure going to be a hassle. I thought he was going to be behind us for a second. Oh! Hey! Never mind, he was! I have to talk to Yuzumi Nikuchi again. Oh, hey. Oh, 2 think buttons. He's right there. That actually made me jump. Oh, I think that was a glitch. I don't think there's supposed to be 2 think buttons there. You came back. So, you're here too, huh? Did I startle you? Of course you did. Anyone would get a fright when someone sneaks up on them like that. Now you know exactly how I felt. You're right. Guess I deserve that. Never mind that now. There's something I wanted to ask you. There's something I need to tell you too, but you go first. So I was thinking about what you said yesterday about that pretty rough thing, and it occurred to me. Could you, by any chance, be an immortal girl? I didn't know it was that obvious. I knew it. Something about you was just different. So, I'm an immortal boy, and you're an immortal girl in our immortal world. Don't put it like that. Why not? That's what we look like, and it sounds better than people who became immortal by eating mermaid flesh. Besides, going by our actual ages or something would just get confusing. I guess that makes sense. Right? You might as well call yourself that too. Alright, I will. Anyway, as it turns out, I wanted to talk about the same thing. You knew you were immortal, didn't you? Yep, I found out just recently, in fact. I got swept out to sea and survived, against all odds. That's when I remembered being saved by a mermaid 5 years ago, and it all started to make sense. Wait, saved by a mermaid? From what? Well, I had no idea. I hadn't even heard an incident like that occurred 5 years ago, and in the sea just south of Kamishima too. No one really talks about it anymore. So a mermaid saved you and made you an immortal boy? Right, that's my best guess anyway. Now that I understand why a mermaid will go out of her way to rescue me. Anyway, I'm just happy I can finally talk to someone about this. There's still so much I don't understand. Since we're here, do you mind if I ask you some questions? That's fine, but I need you to promise me one thing. Never tell anyone about me being an immortal girl. Easy, I prefer people didn't know about me either. Good. I'd have to kill you otherwise, so thanks for sparing me the trouble. Oh, yeah, no problem. You know, you're a lot tougher than I thought you'd be. Anyway, done. I swear on my life, or lives. Wow, look at you making immortal jokes. You modern kids are something else. Honestly, it just came out. So, what did you want to ask me? Oh, right. How long does this immortal thing last? Is it really forever? 800 years. No more, no less. Wow, 800 years. That's a really solid number. Precisely. Good luck for the next 795. What am I, some fine wine? I need more than luck. That's 8 whole centuries we're talking about. Yeah, it's pretty rough, like I said. I could tell you had a long time left. Being immortal for so long must give you an amazing intuition. Oh, and just checking, but is there any way to undo our immortality? No, there isn't. You're not human anymore, and there's no way to become human again now that your human body is long gone. Well, We'll find a way. I knew it. By the way, how long have you been alive? This is my 800th year. I only have a month left. What? Really? It's a long story, but I've kind of been out of the game for the past 400 years. Now my life is almost over. 400 years is a long, long time. Only 1 month. You're way older than I imagined. So, is there anything I need to be careful of? What do you mean? Well, seeing as I'm stuck in this immortal body, is there anything I should avoid? Alright, if you fall into a deep fissure or a pit of lava, you keep dying over and over, so don't do that. Yikes, that sounds terrifying. Avoid lava. Got it. That's about it. I don't actually remember all that much. I guess that's how it is. Oh, and it'll get messy if people find out, so try to keep a low profile. You'll probably have to find somewhere new to live every few decades. That'll help you avoid suspicion. Living in the same place for too long is dangerous, huh? Oh, but it won't be easy living anonymously with the family registry system. You used to just be able to show up in a new place and start making a living. People did that all the time, but nowadays? Yeah, nowadays you're constantly being watched, bro. Yeah, but it's way more difficult to move around than it used to be. Sounds real rough. Good luck with that. Great, thanks. The next day. The next day. Not again. Are you going to come here every day? What, do you hate it? It's not like I have anything better to do. Yeah, me neither. You know, you're the one who started showing up at my favorite place. I like it too. I have just as much fun, as much of a right to be here as you do. Besides, it's such a nice spot. Yeah, I get that. You said before that you come here to think. What do you think about? Stuff like what sort of work I could do. Oh, are you unemployed? Obviously, someone with a job wouldn't spend their morning staring at the sea. Not everyone's lucky enough to have a cushy life eating free food and watching TV all day. That's what you do! Listen, can we cut this out? It seems utterly pointless to knock each other down every 5 seconds. True, I guess we can call that truce. Wait, what did you say to her? Oh, that I thought Sato said both of these things. Never mind. Hey. Is living for so long hard? Well, she was drowning for like the vast majority of it, so I'd say so, yes. It's definitely not a stable life. It can be really hard at times. But that's true whether you're immortal or not, isn't it? At least you don't have to worry about starving to death anymore. Even if you get sick or injured, dying will fix it. I've never actually struggled that much because of my immortality, to be honest. Oh, is it really that easy? Well, she lived in a completely different time period, so... I mean, what if you really want to die and you just can't? Sucks, I guess. Do you want to die? Oh, I need to sneeze. I'm good. Well, not now, but maybe if I live long enough, I'll change my mind. Oh. When you said you got swept out to sea before, was that because you... Damn, I thought you were a super chill boy, but I guess you're a sensitive boy too. Seems that way. I was just as surprised as you to find that out. Come on then, what happened? Talk to your elder immortal. Elder immortal. Geez, so they blamed your mother for the disaster 5 years ago and even shunned you because of it? Guess you mustn't have, You mustn't have been keen to come back here then. I didn't want my gran or a zombie to have to worry about me. It was a moment of weakness that pulled me back here, I guess. I'm not really sure. Regardless, I need to live as quietly as possible and stay out of everyone's way now. And that's why you come up here to be alone, huh? Well, I know how you feel. It's the same for me. We're just here all the time, huh? Wait, so you were sealed in an underwater cave for 400 years? Yeah, there was a reason for it, to keep something from happening, but I don't remember what it was. But I'm awake now, so that must mean it's okay, whatever it was. Oh, little do you know. That must have been terrible. Pretty noble of me, wouldn't you say? If you wanted to worship me, I wouldn't say no. I really like that side of Sato, it's very cute. So this zombie Kumoi guy looks out for you, huh? Yeah, he's a really good guy. Too good for me, definitely. Honestly, I don't think I could survive on this island without his help. And yet you haven't told him you're immortal? No, I doubt he'd believe me. Besides, if he started avoiding me or something, I'd have nothing left. I don't think I could keep going. Not that you can die. True. Man, these jokes will work with no one else, huh? I see. So you've been acting cold because you don't have much time left, huh? I understand. Saying goodbye to people you care about isn't easy. Yeah, exactly. And when you live as long as we do, you have to say goodbye to so many people. Come to think of it, being immortal sounds pretty rough. Well, it does mean saying goodbye a lot. You can see why some people see immortality as a kind of punishment, or hell itself. There have been immortals who become so overcome with despair that they turn their backs on the world and devoted themselves to religion. Like Yao Bikuni, so that's where the story comes from. But, you know, as far as I can remember, I've never felt like this existence was hell. Really? Yep, for those 400 years before I was sealed away, I just lived out my life. If you ask me, not everyone's cut out to be immortal. It's like anything else, really. Some people have what it takes, others don't. So what, you were just a natural immortal? Yep, it's like I was born for it. I see, there really is something for everyone. But I guess emotionally maturing to match the fact that you're 817 years old wasn't for you, though. You noticed? I'm self-conscious about that. Oh, sorry. Oopsie, sorry. Anyway, it takes time to live for centuries without seeming to age a day. True, I wish I had that talent too. I'm jealous. I hope I'll be able to look at it the same way. Are you scared? Huh? Are you scared of being alone for the next 800 years? Well, yeah, that's part of it. It's also just hard to imagine myself living in the future. Makes sense. I probably would have been scared too if I'd known from the start that I had 8 whole centuries ahead of me. But I reckon you'll be okay. You might even surprise yourself. You think so? Yeah, you're a lot like me in some ways, so I think it might be just cut out for this immortal life. Huh. Are we alike? I hadn't noticed. Sure we are. Like how you start playing the fool when you're embarrassed. You've got me there. See? And remember when we first met? We started talking like we were old friends right off the bat. True, I remember thinking it was funny how I didn't feel awkward at all. I rest my case. If you got the knack for it, another 795 years will feel like nothing. Blinking, you'll miss it. Like nothing? I don't know if I want to go. Oh, I wanted to go by that fast. Exactly. In the end, you might not even feel like it was enough. Maybe your last words will be, I know I've lived 800 years, but come on, give me another few centuries. I get it now. You really are good at being immortal. So good, you still don't want to die. Damn. Huh? You've only got 1 month before your lifespan ends. You must be scared too. You've never despaired once at being immortal until now. He clocked you. You're not wrong there. I mean, I lost 400 years. So I'm not nearly done with life yet. I want to keep living more than anything. Of course I'm scared. I can understand that. It's not like you're on your deathbed and been given 1 month left to live. You're as healthy as can be. So, maybe it's time you stopped worrying. What do you mean? Since you don't have long left, why not spend the rest of your lifespan having fun? Live it out to the fullest. If you do the best you can with the time you have left, you might even feel satisfied with the life you've led, in the end. I don't know why I didn't think of that. But if I get close to anyone, it'll only hurt them when I die. Yeah, but I mean, you could just let them warn you. You've had to do that plenty of times, right? That's true. It's only fair that you get that same treatment, you know, when it's your end. I guess I could be forgiven for being a little selfish in my old age. Exactly. If it helps, consider yourself forgiven. Clocked time for unintentional. It's affecting me. Does that mean you'll mourn me when I disappear? Of course I will. From the bottom of my heart. Really now. That might just make me happy. Look at these two. Oh my. Good, then here's the plan. You're going to have as much fun as possible starting tomorrow. Tsukasa's coming back for the holidays too, by the way. I'm sure she'll be more than happy to hang out with you. She wanted to be your friend, you know. Oh, I'm liking the sound of this more and more. I wanted to be her friend too. Guess this is my chance to take her around the island. Oh, but while I'm at it... Yeah? You said your grandmother saw you and needed someone to talk to, right? Oh, and that's where that started. I see. Oh, yeah. It's just, we don't have much to talk about. She's always going on about what's on TV and I can't keep up. Leave the TV talk to me. Oh, and I'd be happy to look after her while you're out working as well. Are you sure? That'd be a huge help, but... Sure, I'm sure. She seems like an interesting person to talk to. I'd love to spend some time with her. She's definitely something. You can't let your guard down around her, that's for sure. And she's pretty stubborn, not to mention. If she doesn't like something, she's not afraid to say it. I'll bear that in mind. You know what? I'm actually pretty excited for tomorrow now. I'm glad. Hey, Yuza? That's my name. Don't wear it out. Don't start. I know we initially came back here because we wanted to be alone, but from now on... Can we come here when we don't want to be alone instead? This is so fucking cute, bro. Sato. Of course we can. I'll wait for you here, every day. Oh, I love these two. This is so cute. It's like, it's such a bittersweet moment. After that, I decided to stop holding back and reach out to everyone around me. And you know what? They responded. They started interacting with me in just the same way. So I've decided to spend my last few days having as much fun as possible. So much fun that I won't have time to fear the end. Of course, no one but Yuza and I know about my immortality, or what little remains of it. But these past few days have been so much fun. There are points where I can't even tell if I'm dreaming, or if this is my new reality. And most importantly, Yuza's life and mine have continued to intertwine as we meet at our usual spot day after day. We get along so well. Being together feels like the most natural thing on earth. And it didn't take long for both of us to notice how comfortable we were around each other. Ah! Before we knew, we were being drawn together with increasing intensity like stars meeting in orbit. Wait, did something actually happen? Oh, these two! Oh, these two! Oh my god, so romantic! Oh my god. Let's go with Sato. Let's go here. Yo. I'm so happy. I only have 2 days left. Finding hope at a time like this feels like a miracle. I'd all but given up. I never thought I'd get a second chance. I have to wonder, how can Kikiko use the curse stone Tomoshige during the day? If in the first game it required the Feast of Shadows for them to be usable. was the requirement that you can't use it during the day, or is it because like it's so like it's weaker during the day? Because if it's weaker, and given the amount of cursed power that Tomoshige has, I feel like you can get away with like killing 1 or 2 bodies. And that's why we only see like the mass murder happen at night instead. But I'm not sure. I could just be... maybe it is just like unable to use it during the day. When we were here yesterday, Yuzo told me how he felt about me. It's weaker enough that it's unusable. My guess is that he has a lot of curse power. It's just, I feel like the only explanation I could possibly have is that that explanation didn't account for 800 years worth of curse energy. So maybe it is weaker, but you don't... like, it is weaker. Not maybe it's weaker. It is weaker, but you're actually able to get away with it a little bit more because of how much curse power that curse stone has. But it's also like... I mean, the other curse stones have been out for a while too, so maybe a factor could be that Tomoshige is still alive, and that's why it's still working. I'm going to chalk it up to it's a very unique circumstance. But, you know, I would have preferred if they explained it. I never really thought about that. That is a good point. He said he loved me. Oh! That if it were somehow possible, he'd want to stay by my side forever. I couldn't stop replaying it in my head last night. Even now, I can't stop smiling. I mean, I feel exactly the same way. This month we spent together has confirmed that. But I hadn't planned on telling him I felt that way. Oh my god! It would have been pointless knowing I was going to disappear soon. Besides, I had an inkling that he felt the same way as I did. So I didn't want to make things harder for him. I planned on never putting my feelings for him into words. Sato did not mention your age gap on Twitter. Problematic age gap. And yet, even though he knew it was futile, he couldn't let it end without sharing how he felt about me. So I decided to be honest about my feelings for him too. I thanked him and told him I loved him too. However, now that it's all out in the open, I thought we'd feel a sense of peace, but we don't. Far from it. We're not like a pair of tragic lovers in a story, bound to die beautifully together or anything like that. I mean, if we could die together, there'd be nothing to agonize over in the first place. So we started thinking of ways we could be together. The answer came to us surprisingly fast, but it was an answer that could be described as taboo. Yuza asked me if I was sure I wanted to go through with it, but honestly, I didn't need to think twice. If that's what it takes, then so be it. All I want is to be with him. What? But we're running out of time. What? It's the mermaid flesh. It has to be, man. Although even if we had more time, the odds of our plan succeeding are almost zero anyway. Part of me wishes we made this plan much earlier. But maybe I needed this time for my feelings to reach their peak. Maybe this is just how it had to be. Or maybe it's gonna be something like, What's-Her-Face and her husband. Right? Hold on. It's gonna be like, Yumiko and her husband, where her husband's soul is in a dog. You know? Maybe? I mean, she used to be a mermaid, so it feels like it's less weird for her, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. Like, we were both human. Let's not have any dog souls here, you know? Better think we made it just in time. I'll keep fighting this fate until the very end. Part of me wishes we made this plan much earlier. Oh, never mind. But maybe I need this time for my feelings to reach their peak. Maybe this is just how it had to be. Better think we made it just... Oh, wait. No. Then what the fuck? Do I have to do the other one first? I think I have to go back and do the other one. Where are you? Oh, hello. We don't have much time. Honestly, we really should have made up our minds long ago. But there's still a chance. I refuse to give up until it's all over. When we were here yesterday, I told Sato how I felt. I said I loved her, and that if it were somehow possible, I'd be with her forever. I knew it would only make things harder for her, so I agonized over whether to say anything for a long time. But it wasn't just me, she told me she felt exactly the same way. Either way, one of us only has days left to live, the other 795 years. Sharing our feelings meant nothing, it will only make parting harder. We thought we could bury our feelings somewhere they would never emerge from. But I wanted her to know how I felt, before we ran out of time. Yo, Tomoshige's punching the fucking air, bro. I'm telling Tomoshige's pissed. As luck would have it, she had also been worrying about whether or not to tell me how she felt. Even though I felt like I had lost a battle of wills, I was still glad I told her. I wish there was like a branching path where you just told Tomishige like, oh, I actually like this user, guys. Sorry. And yet, once I let those feelings out, feelings that should never have been revealed, there is no controlling them anymore. My desire to spend the rest of my life with her burned like a searing flame in my chest. We contemplated possible ways for us to remain together. And the answer came to us surprisingly fast, an answer that we shouldn't have even considered. But there was no time to concern ourselves with the right or wrong of it. We didn't even hesitate. Only one option was available to us, and we intended to take it. But there was hardly enough time to see it through. Hell, even if we had longer, the odds of our plan succeeding were dismally low. It was nothing more than our final vain act of rebellion. I could have done that before. I didn't do that in the other one. Oh, I'm so silly. Sato sits quietly watching the ebb and flow of the tide. I wonder what she's thinking about. Is she carefully contemplating what comes next? I don't know if that actually does anything, but... yeah, it does. Oh my god. I fucked up. What are you thinking about? Huh? I was thinking about how we first met. A month ago? Yeah. Back then, you said you wouldn't bother me. But you peeked over at me like 5 times, didn't you? I don't... is that accurate? Did I? Does this game keep track of everything? Stop doing that. I thought I was being sneaky. You even counted the number of times. Stop doing that! That's freaky! But if you're counting, I guess you must have been watching me too, right? I didn't realize I was giving myself away, but you're right. I was looking at you. So that's why you crept up behind me to scare me, huh? I wasn't trying to scare you. I just wanted to see your surprised face. So you were trying to scare me. Well, you honestly got me good. You definitely got me back the next day. I love that memory. With a memory like that, there's nothing else I need. I have no regrets. Come on, you can't be all fulfilled and complete already. We're only just getting started. Right, only getting started. My heart won't stop racing. I've never felt this way before. At first I thought it was simply because we were both immortal that our closeness was a feeling of kinship. But it's more than that. I've never gotten along with someone so well, especially someone who's lived such a different life from my own. It feels like I found a missing piece of myself. My heart is whole when I'm with her. Our very souls are in harmony. Well, that might be pushing it a bit. Even Gran saw how compatible we are, and urged me to get married already. Oh my. That was too embarrassing for me to tell Sato about, though. There's no way I can lose her. I can't even conceive of life without her. Even with 800 years of life ahead of me, I'll never meet anyone remotely as amazing as her. If there was some way to use my immortality to stay with her, I'd do it in an instant. Oh, it's gonna be like Full Metal Alchemist, where it's like, I'll give you half my life, so you give me half of yours! That's equivalent exchange! Cinema. If we're going that route, cinema. Whatever form I would have to take, I wouldn't complain. I'd sell my soul to the devil if it would get me what I desired. We've made up our minds. We'll see our final wish through, no matter what. Wow. Wow. Yuza is silently gazing out at the dark sea. I wonder what he's thinking about. I suppose he's seriously considering what lies ahead of us. What are you thinking about? Huh? Oh, just our height difference. Oh, my height's been bugging you? Well, you know, we're gonna be like this forever. Don't worry, even with 15 centimeters between us, you look great, Yuza. Thanks! Thanks, but that doesn't really make me feel better. Hey, it's not your fault we're only in middle school you were only in middle school when you became immortal. You know, don't say that out loud when you're in public. Don't mention your problematic age gap on Twitter. Nothing you can do now, you just have to live with it. Man, if it had happened just 1 or 2 years later, I'd be at least 5 centimeters taller. Wait, even then I'd still be 10 centimeters shorter than you. Oh, that's crazy. Sorry for being crazy tall. Who cares? It's fine, I don't care if there's 15 centimeters between us. You're still my... Oh my god! Thanks, but that doesn't really make me feel better. Still, you must have stood out a lot back in your time, huh? Yeah, I was taller than most adult men back then. From what I can remember, I think everyone found me a bit creepy. Sorry to hear that, it's not like you could help it. Well, they treated me like some kind of monster because of it. Most people straight up avoided me. That's awful. On the other hand, I do remember at least one person back then who kept trying to woo me. Who was that? Sounds like someone's jealous. Hey, I ain't the kind of guy who obsesses over his girlfriend's past. What's done is done. Nice line. I bet you've been wanting to say that one for ages. Still, I mean, you've been alive for so long. There's way too much history to worry about. Fair point. Honestly, I better remember him myself. Although I don't think I liked him all that much. He was just somebody important I couldn't say no to or something like that. Really? That's good to hear. Oh, someone's excited. At least as far as I can remember. Anyway, I thought you didn't care. Well, I guess you having so much more experience under your belt makes me feel a bit out of your league. I see. And plus, since you confessed to me, I'm clearly starting with the upper hand in this relationship. Damn it, you're never gonna let me live that down, are you? Part of me wishes we made this plan much earlier. But maybe wait. No, it's just the same line. Okay. I would have assumed he'd been thinking about tomorrow's plan. I never imagined he might be thinking about what comes after that. He's so sure we're going to succeed, knowing that makes me feel so much more confident. His easygoing attitude is actually reassuring right now. I'm so glad he's here with me. My heart won't stop racing. I've never felt this way before. I didn't think I could feel something new after living for 800 years. The fact that he's an 800-year immortal too probably has something to do with it. With him, I feel safe. There's nothing I'd be afraid to tell him. But that's not all there is to it. There are some people you could know for decades and still not fall in love with them. Tomoshige. And then there are those you know you can't live without barely a second after you've met. Even a bond that's lasted centuries can fall apart in a single day. Love isn't measured by time. Maybe it's too much to say we're soulmates, but that's how it feels to me. Even Sui's been saying that we should get married because we're clearly made for each other. Not that I've told Yuza that. It'd be way too embarrassing. I don't want to say goodbye to Yuza. It feels like I've waited 800 years for him, and now... A lot of things might be destroyed tomorrow. Everything the islanders have been protecting. Heck, even some relationships might crumble. But still, we're going to do it. We made up our minds. We'll see our final wish through, no matter what. Damn, man. Oh, hey! What's up? My apologies for the interruption. I simply wish to confirm your understanding of a certain point. Yuza Minakuchi and Satoshi Onami attempted in vain to hide their feelings for one another, and now they are hatching a plan. Considering how much you remembered already, I'm certain you recall this fact as well. So let me ask you, What can be done to intertwine two lives that were never meant to stay together? How do I... I don't... How do I pick... Oh, I see. P-shaped ball. Oh, fuck. My guess is Yuza. Oh, wait! Oh, wait! Oh, wait! Oh, wait! Sato must once again be made immortal. Oh my god! That is correct. And you chose the right answer on your very first attempt. Well done indeed. Indeed, as there's no way to undo the curse of an 800-year immortal. The only way for them to remain together will be to somehow obtain the flesh of a mermaid. They believe they have no choice but to make Sato Shiranami live for another 800 years. As such, the plan they hatched was to obtain a second helping of immortality. A truly radical concept. Such a method goes against the very laws of nature, but it is not my place to judge. Please enjoy the continuation of their story. Give me my mermaid flesh. I told Azami about our plan to find a mermaid, and he agreed to help. We'll go diving tomorrow morning and hopefully find a clue. I'm sorry I can't be any more help. I just can't remember anything else. But I'm sure there was a mermaid on Taishima. Don't worry about it. At least now we know where to start the search. It really seems like my mom had some connection with mermaids though, huh? Definitely. Suyu showed me that scale and it really looks like it came from a mermaid. How strange would it be if it turned out your mom was actually a mermaid all along? Yeah, but even I think that's a bit of a leap. Wait, that scale? So you know about the scale. Is that not mermaid flesh? What the hell? If I start diving in the southern... Wait, no, because... Oh, wait, my dumbass. I forgot about this information. You need, like, mermaid flesh, it, like, immediately dissolves, right? So you need to, like... Oh, what the hell, then? Oh, man, I don't know. If I start diving in the southern sea, people are bound to start talking about my mom again, which will give us a chance to hear more details that we might not be aware of. That's the hope, anyway. That's why you started diving again? That's why? I've tried to keep my head down as much as I could until now, but I can't stand idly by anymore. Lately, there's been talk about around the island of ominous signs. Maybe that'll work in our favor. You mean people talking about the storm coming? Yeah, that could be just the push we need. Bro, they've been working on this for ages. Also, about the person you said you met today. Yumiko Shiki from the Paranormal Affairs Bureau, wasn't? She definitely seems like she knows something. Yeah, there's something suspicious about her. I think she didn't pay much attention to me because she knows I don't have much longer to live. But she apparently has the power to detect immortals, and when she finds them, she locks them up somewhere. They've been watching me too, so they might already have their suspicions. I'll be careful. It's pretty wild to think that we're being hunted by government authorities, though. I guess people like us really can't be allowed to exist. I don't think they'd be too happy about us searching for mermaid flesh either. It'd be great if we could somehow get some information out of them. That might be difficult. We don't even know if they'll be coming back to Kamishima tomorrow. I already know that they are. Don't worry. You guys will be alright. True. I guess we could always go to the mainland. Yuza? Yeah? Do you really have to be so secretive about it? Couldn't we tell Tsukasa and Azami everything and ask them to help us? It's not that I don't trust them, because I do. It's just that the more people that there are that know a secret, the more likely it is to come out. That's true, unfortunately, yeah. If people find out there's a way to become immortal, it will cause a total uproar. Even the police will be after us then. Heck, every person who wants to live forever will be looking for us. We can't force Azami and Tsukasa to get caught up in all that. You're right. If anyone's going to get locked up, it should just be us. Exactly. That's why we should keep our mermaid search as quiet as possible. Yeah, that didn't last long at all, actually. Besides, if we told anyone else, it'd be harder to keep the fact that you're an immortal girl hidden. But won't it come out when the police come around asking questions? I guess I could just play dumb and pretend I don't know anything until they come up with some solid evidence. We probably shouldn't let people know about us either. It'd just make it harder for us to continue our search. Yeah, I guess you're right. Let's try and stay apart as much as possible from tomorrow, just to be safe. As of now, I doubt anyone knows about our relationship. Yeah, I'm sure no one has caught on yet. I was oblivious to it. Let's avoid all unnecessary contact while we continue searching for mermaid flesh on our own. We can set specific times to meet up and share information, but we'll have to make sure no one sees us together. Right, I'll avoid interacting with you in public. But if we need to contact each other in an emergency, we can leave some kind of signal at a place we often walk by. Oh! That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, I see now. Oh, I know. I'll leave this Kamishimaru keychain in front of the town clock. If we see it there, do you think you could come to the roof on the Kantekisho? Oh, that's the one I gave you. Okay, Kamishimaru can be our go-between. Well, I guess that gives us 2 days to find what we need. I know it'll take a miracle, but we can't give up. Right. I mean, what else can they do, right? It's do or die. Literally. Well... Does doing this do anything now, or what? What the hell, bro? Maybe we have the second option now? We don't. What the fucky? Dude, I don't know. For Avi endings, you need to deny, and I want to think a mermaid. Oh, okay. Yo, this website's fucking you up. This website is fucking you up. Should I just look it up? Should I just like I'm just so lost. I'm just so lost. You know, I don't want to. My fingers are moving. I'm looking it up. Fuck it. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Okay, we do have to go back to Avi. Wait, no. Says to finish this chapter one more time, Avi. Oh my god, bro. Okay. Fine, we'll do that. Oh, wait, sorry. There we go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we already been through this, at least. And then, what's her face is gonna be there? Yeah. What the fuck do I do? And then, lighthouse? Is that it? Maybe it's do that and then this, right? This is the most annoying fucking whatever, I'm looking it up. Yo, I'm on the last video of this playlist. That means we're almost done. Where? I'm waiting for this guy to choose, like, where he's going. Are you? I would have never figured this out. I would have. Why is it grayed out then? Where does he start? Oh my god. Okay, what do you choose here? Hold on. I don't want to fuck this up. Okay. Do with my mom. Okay. Sobe. Yeah, we know this, right? Does this mean Sobe could still be nearby? Maybe she's living in the sea around Kamishima. She was Nagame, okay. See, the entrance to Ryuga was unsealed 3 months ago. Sobe would have been able to return home. Oh, well, I guess that means Mom's duty was fulfilled in the end. That's something at least. Okay. Oh, it's for the trending? What? How do I get the Avi endings? Oh my god, that's actually annoying the fuck out of me, man. Okay, well, we already know all this. I'm just gonna skip it. Who cares? So I just like keep... Do I have to save the game? Bro is saving the game. Okay. I'll save the game, sure. Fuck it. Wait, what? Uh-huh. Oh, shit. You're saying that memory still exists somewhere and I might understand what her intentions were if I just recalled it? Oh, fuck. Maybe possible that so many strong thoughts spilled over. Oh, fuck. I don't know. The only piece of advice I have for you is to think back. Delve into your memories and scour them from corner to corner. Delve into my memories? What does that mean? It's weird though. It's almost like she wasn't talking to me when she said that. Okay, what's supposed to happen isn't happening though. Okay. We know that. I don't. Oh my god, this is actually so fucking annoying, dude. I think I have to get the true ending after I did everything else. Because what's supposed to happen isn't happening. Once you have the first ending logged in your system, you can start messing with Arnov's timeline. This ending completely sidelines the main plot to focus on Arnov becoming an immortal celebrity. Thanks for spoiling it, I guess. Load up his possession. Okay. Start from the jetty. When you speak with Kikiko, refuse the hand mirror. We're gonna be here a while. Okay. Throw away Ikoma's business card. Not yet. Oh my god, it has to be one of those items then. There. What? Oh my god. This is the most annoying. This is the most tedious fucking shits ever. There. Hopefully that means the exact same thing. We have to subdue her. Let's just subdue her. Let's just subdue her. I could have just not come here, by the way. Because it was already done. Oh my god, I forgot how much yapping this takes. Okay. Now that's set. Now we have to go to Sato's claim. And actively fail to convince Arnov to hand over the Tom Tobacco. Pick the options to not. That's okay. That's where Valuta got it. And then play through Arnov's An Exciting Issei Shima Adventure. Where? Oh my god, I don't get it. 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 Where? This guide sucks. Maybe it is just like straight up denying it. Maybe it is. I don't know why it would be so specific though, because it leads to the same result at the end of the day. Any ideas, Valuta, or are you equally as confused as me? I have an idea on what you didn't do for the true ending. Spit it out. What is it? I'll take anything now. Anything at all. You're not required obvi endings for it? Cause like, what did I miss then? Cause like what they were doing on the video, it's just like the option wasn't showing up for me. Try opening load save. Okay, after this. Let's try this one more time. I forgot to get rid of the card. Motherfucker! Whatever, load. No. Because, like, it didn't show up, like, the exact text that it was shown in the video also didn't show up. This is... I hate this. I hate this, 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 I hate this. I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. I hate this. I'm gonna try this one more time by not fucking it up. Wait, no, this is with mirror. Oh my... Ah! Ah! The demons! The demons! The demons are speaking to me. The demons! So fucking stupid and dumb. Oh my god, what an idiot. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, thank god. And then... hopefully, that is enough to unlock whatever this needs. What the hell is this? This is what happens when I don't play on the video again. Oh my... I still have that message you left me, you know. Whatever. What? Oh! The demons! They speak to me. They're whispering in my ear. You do? But it must have dried up ages ago. The thoughts I wove into it should have faded, too. Surely you can't hear the message anymore. Yep, I can't hear a word. Who is speaking? But it doesn't matter. It's an important memento and a part of you as well. Oh, the mermaid is one of them. Probably Mare is the other. That's enough for me to treasure it. Oh, come on. You're going to make me blush. I was really happy when you shared this with me all that time ago. Well, you know. I can't just show myself in front of anyone, can I? Memories. Is there really no way to hear the message again after it's dried up? If you found a way to return it to the environment of the eternal world, it will be restored to its original state. You might be able to hear it then. You can do that? Using the Tomatabaka will probably do it. Oh, but... yeah, I don't think a normal human will be able to hear the message anymore. Sorry. I guess it's impossible after all. Oh, that's too bad. But if you were a spirit, you might be able to hear by retracing the echo it left in your mind. Wait, wouldn't I have to be dead for that? That's a no-go then. Uh-huh. These memories, could they have belonged to a mermaid? Okay, now I grab the Tomatabaka, right? This must be it. Oh my god, thank you. Oh my god, oh my god, thank you. Oh my god, thank you. Maybe something will happen if I put this in the Tomatabaka? Okay, it's in. Nothing happened. Darn. I waited longer. I don't know if that was what I needed to do. You know, I'm just gonna look at the guide. Nope, still nothing. Wait, what? Open the chat log menu to read the hidden... Bitch! You! Like, alright, like... Hello, Mari, can you hear me? I tried to weave my thoughts into the scale to leave you a message. I hope it reaches you. It was Mari and Sobe. Listen, I came up with a secret signal for when you need to call me. From now on, if you don't use the signal, I won't respond, so be careful. You need to call me 4 times, leaving at least 3 seconds between each. That's the rule, don't forget it. It's a promise just between you and me. Okay. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2... Oh, I fucked up. 1... is this it? Am I doing it right? 2, 3... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I had to read the next step. Click. Wait, main title screen. What? One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That is crazy. Is that Sobe? Oh, dude, Sobe, you're hot as fuck, by the way. You know that signal, do you? That signal is extremely important to me. I won't allow just anyone to use it, least of all on some childish whim. So first, I have to be sure. Who are you? Is me. Huh? Yuza? So you do know. Allow me to welcome you, Yuzami Nakuchi, or rather, Yuzami Nakuchi's severed consciousness. Okay. I am the mermaid called Sobe. You've passed through here 8 times now. Stop counting things. It's creepy. I suppose it's not that strange you noticed me. This is the place you humans call Ryugu. I feel like I could have gathered that, given the portal thing. Though I hear it's also called things like the Eternal World and... Wait. Oh! Dude, that is so fucking meta! Because in the pit, that's where the portal to Ryugu is. The Tomikazuki or whatever. That's me going through it as I entered the game. Because I entered this portal here. Oh my. That's so weird. That's so weird. Though I hear it's also called things like the Eternal World and the World Beyond. Feel free to call it what you like. Whatever the name, it's one of the many worlds that souls of the departed move on to after life. Well, I suppose that's not entirely accurate. The space we're in now serves more as its boundary than anything else. There's something I always thought to talk to you about. Something I had to talk to you about, if we ever happen to meet. Though I never thought you'd come to seek me out like this, in the form you are now. But it seems you have your own reasons for doing so. You wish to speak with me, yes? So, what shall we talk about first? Talk about anything? Okay. Mom! You're asking if Mari and I were friends. I'm only going to say this once. You might be Mari's son, but I won't stand for you intruding upon our relationship. Okay, sorry. The relationship Mari and I can't be described by so simple a word as friends. You can say you fucked each other, it's okay. This isn't the only world that souls of the dead journey to after life, you know. Their number is immeasurable. There are worlds beyond counting. Mari's soul has gone somewhere far, far away. Even here in Ryugu, I won't be able to see her again. So don't ask me anymore. Leave me to my memories of her. Was there anything else? What do you mean by boundary? How to explain? This is a space that connects the 2 worlds you can travel between. The world the living Yuzami Nakuchi inhabits, and the world that you, a separate portion of Yuzami Nakuchi's consciousness, usually exist in. As a spirit, you will always pass through this space when traveling to the world of the living. Normally, something like this would be unthinkable, if not impossible. But it seems you're something of an exception. Was there anything else? What happened on the day of the disaster? Yes, of course you want to know about that. I do owe you an explanation of what happened back then. 5 years ago, on the day the calamity struck. Let's get this out of the way first. I was indeed the one who made you an 800-year immortal. But if you come here looking for a way to regain your humanity, I'm sorry, but that's no longer possible. Even as a mermaid, there's nothing I can do. You, or rather, the Yuzumi Nakuchi of the mortal world, are now bound to live out the remaining 795 years of your life. Oh, wait! Oh, wait. When they mean like 800-year mortals don't have their human body anymore, am I what was left behind? Like, I'm the Yuzami Nakuchi that was left behind from that? I get it. I get it. are now bound to live out the remaining 795 years of your life there, neither aging nor dying. Nothing can reverse this now. Now then, let me tell you what happened on that day 5 years ago, and about the years leading up to it. Hello. Hello, Sobe. Wait. Oh, I should probably... Mari, yeah, I should probably read all this, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna read this. Hold on. After becoming unable to return to Ryugu, Sobe had ceased to show herself on the surface even before members of the Somikawa line. However, upon noticing that 400 years had passed since the sinking of Taishima, she cautiously attempted contact with the current generation inheritor of the family duty, a woman by the name of Mari Somikawa. In the past, any human she encountered had either treated her as an object of worship or sought her flesh. Perhaps as a result, she immediately sensed something was different about Mari, who treated her in a friendly manner from the moment of their meeting and promised to do all she could to return her to Ryugu. There was no pretense in Mari's bearing, and her attitude when speaking to Sobe was casual and lighthearted. Gradually, Sobe began to open up to her. After some time, they agreed on a secret signal, began meeting surreptitiously, growing closer the more they learned about each other. A strange sense of trust came to blossom between them, one transcending the boundaries of their respective species. Mari had originally resolved to remain single and never sought a family of her own in order to devote herself entirely to her duty with Sobe. However, Sobe strongly opposed this, saying that Mari's life here would continue even when she was gone, so Mari should not deny herself a possible future with her own family. She had seen how happy one of her former compatriots had been upon finding love, and believed Mari deserved to know such joy as well if she wished to. That's her sister. What's her face? Who goes by Yumiko now. Mari seemed unbothered at the thought, but said that she would consider if someone suitable and ended up coming along. Jesus. However, that moment came sooner than expected. Upon moving to Kamishima, she met with the love of her life, Tosuke Minakuchi. Sobe was delighted for Mari and offered her heartfelt congratulations upon hearing of their marriage. While she did not understand the joy of having a family herself, she was gratified to see Mari so happy. It was Mari's constant wish to be able to introduce her beloved family to her dearest friend, but it was forbidden to reveal the existence of mermaids to anyone, even her husband and child. Eventually, the two reached a compromise. Sobe said she would meet them when the time came for her to return to Ryugu, reasoning that there would be no harm in revealing herself for such a short space of time. This agreement became a cherished promise between them. Thus did the years continue to pass, Mari's son growing all the while until the day of the Kamishima Southern Sea disaster arrived. In the days leading up to the disaster, a strange rumbling could be heard coming from the sea. Sobe took this as a sign that a storm caused by the curse of the raging waves was approaching, and she and Mari mistakenly concluded that this meant that the sea on Ryugu's entrance would soon be lifted. Although the timing was earlier than expected, the two were overcome with excitement at the thought that Sobe could finally fulfill her long-held dream of returning home, and couldn't bring themselves to doubt the signs. They put together a plan. Even if the storm were to come while they were out at sea, Mari could use the bronze mirror to suppress it, allowing Sobe to pass through the entrance to Ryugu alone. Resolved that this is where they would part ways, the two spent the final night together, talking until the sun rose. On the day their plan will be put into action, Mari took Tosuke and Yuza into the bay on a boat. Jesus, I can't read for shit. To introduce them to Sobe as promised. Although pained by having to part with Sobe, she was buoyed by the thought that she would not be able to devote herself fully to motherhood and to her family that had always protected her without reservation. Sobe, meanwhile, was secretly trailing them from the seabed. Disliking the sound of propellers, she was unable to get close to the boat as it was moving. The storm that suddenly broke out around them far exceeded all expectations. Even the bronze mirror was not enough to calm it, and the sea churned and roared around them as if the heavens themselves were unleashing their wrath. The small fishing boat carrying the Minakuchi family began to take on water, and it was not long before it started to sink. Sobe immediately rushed to their aid, reaching them just as they had fitted Yuzo with a lifebuoy and got him off the boat. The couple still clung desperately to the sinking boat as it was tossed about by the waves. Upon seeing Sobe, Tosuke's reaction was surprisingly composed. Whether already resolved to meet his fate or just mellow by nature, his first response after Mari introduced her was to greet her cheerfully, thanking her for keeping Mari company, and expressing surprise that Mari's faraway friend had turned out to not be human. Sobe, however, had no time for pleasantries. Consumed only by the thought of getting them to safety, she tried to carry them all from the boat, but even a single person proved to be almost too much for her. Naturally, she also lacked the strength needed to tow the boat out of danger. Even her nature as a mermaid wasn't enough to allow her to save someone precious to her when it mattered most. Filled with distress at her own powerlessness, Sobe was overcome by a sense of despair. Frantic, she tried to take only Mari with her in a bid to escape the sinking boat, but Mari rebuffed her attempt. She had no intention of being the only one saved. Instead, she and Tosuke pleaded for Sobe to help Yuza. Yeah, that makes sense. Didn't I say that before? Saying that his survival meant more to them than anything else. Sobe could not understand she refused to. She had prepared herself to bid farewell to Mari, but parting like this was too painful for her to bear. Mari, for her part, continued apologizing to Sobe despite the looming threat of her own death, concerned for her friend's safety and feeling deep regret at being unable to see Sobe back home. It was more than Sobe could stand. At that moment, Sobe's innermost feelings came into sharp relief. Part of her, deep down, resented Yuza and Tosuke with all her being. And that's why you cursed Yuza. She was happy as long as she had Mari, and Mari had her family to love as well. And yet it was Sobe herself who had wished for Mari to find happiness by starting a family of her own. Overwhelmed by unfamiliar emotions of conflict and self-loathing, she found herself unable to think clearly. Smiling as she clung to the sinking boat, half submerged in seawater, Mari thanked Sobe for her friendship and told her that the days they had spent together had been some of her happiest. Sobe was devastated. Every part of her rejected the entire situation. She didn't want to hear Mari bid farewell to her like this. She didn't want to part with Mari at all. She wanted to grab hold of her friend and carry her away to safety by force if necessary. Even returning home to Ryugu no longer mattered to her as much as this, but she couldn't ignore Mari's plea for her to save her son. Wrenching herself away from the sinking boat, Sobe headed to rescue Yuza, all the while resenting the boy for the tremendous love that Mari bore for him. When she found Yuza, he had been caught up in a whirlpool and was barely clinging to life. Sobe caught herself feeling almost satisfied at the sight, thinking that it served him right. If it hadn't been for Yuza, she could have saved Mari. But Mari's plea for her to save Yuza, that her only wish was for him to survive, echoed in Sobe's mind. And boy, is he surviving! The next moment, she dragged the dying Yuza out of the whirlpool, pulling a piece off her own tail, forcibly fed it to him. Whether emotions driving her at this point were a desire to fulfill Mari's wish or hatred towards Yuza, even Sobe herself couldn't say. After carrying Yuza out of the reach of the storm, Sobe immediately went to rescue Mari. She finally found after 3 long days of searching, but her efforts had been in vain. Mari's body was already cold. Once someone had died, it was beyond even a mermaid's power to bring them back. Sobe clung to Mari's body and wept. Never again would she hear Mari's voice calling her name. She laid Mari's body to rest on the seabed and, hiding herself beside it, spent her days mourning, lost in the depths of despair. Several years later, the entrance to Ryugu was unsealed, and Sobe, now with no remaining attachments to the mortal world, made her return home by herself. Before doing so, she met with Mari's sister, thinking to reclaim the mermaid's relic from her. I see. However, put off by the woman's blatant avarice, she found herself unable to muster any interest in her, and ultimately returned without reclaiming the relic despite knowing full well the misfortune it could bring. Damn. Looking back now, what I did to you was wrong. It was an extreme situation, yes, but I must have been mad to even consider it. On the bright side, if this whole Sato thing works out, you are forgiven. It's cool, it's chill, I don't even care. Every time I remember, I wonder what on earth I was thinking. How could I have done something so cruel to the son Mari loved so much? Even though nothing that happened was your fault. I don't expect you to forgive me, but let me at least say this. I'm sorry. I would do anything within my power to ease your burden. Well... Oh my god. Yo, the Sato thing's working out. It's chill. Don't even... No, it's cool. Realistically, I don't even care. Can we... Actually, if... For as long as you're alive, can we, be immortal, all the time? Or... I'll be back in 795 years, right? I suppose it's not impossible. You could bring it back to the mortal world using the relic I left there. Normally this will be forbidden, but I suppose that was the cause of all this. Maybe it counts as an attempt at making amends, if nothing else. There. It's done. I'll send it to the other side. You'll be able to take it from the box there. This is so cool. It seems you've done everything you came to do. Then this is where we part ways. Know that I won't respond anymore, even if you call to me with that signal. Having a means of calling me was prohibited in the first place. Live and be happy, Yuza. For Mari's sake. For all the years she never got to see. Be sure to tell him that when you return to him in the mortal world. Oh, Yuza. Okay, that makes sense. Discover Ryugu. Well, I'm back, baby! Seems like nothing's changed. Wait, what? Oh. I assume you are the consciousness of Yuza that was beheaded in the original bad ending. Yuza and Yumiko had a talk of, if I regenerate from my heart, then what happens to my head that stores my thoughts? Oh. Never mind. I was wrong. That makes... Oh, that makes sense. Wow.
Actually...
Actually... She's gonna be okay. Huh? Sorry, I've been keeping this a secret, but... Oh, yeah, just yeah, take this. Or not. Okay, I was about to say, I was, like, gonna, like, add anything else? So what the fuck do I do for Avi? Oh, my... I'm just gonna finish the game. I'm just gonna finish the game, fuck it. All of your efforts have been truly remarkable. The fact you are seeing this means all of Yuza Minakuchi's wishes have been fulfilled. You have overcome countless hardships and resolved every dilemma. Congratulations. Now then, as you may be confused as to what exactly has transpired, please allow me to explain. Yuza Minakuchi's true objective was to obtain the flesh of a mermaid. This was to fulfill his oath of making Sato Shiranami immortal again before her imminent demise, that they might live 800 more years together. However, who could have expected multiple curses to strike Kamishima at the very same time? Yes, I'm referring to the curse of the raging waves born 4 centuries ago, and the curse of Tomoshige, which had built up over 800 years. All such calamities would appear to offer naught but misfortune. As luck would have it, these curses were blessings in disguise. They led Yuza Minakuchi down a path that would otherwise not have been possible. One could very well call it a miracle. The key to all of this was, of course, your efforts. Now I shall describe each pivotal event of this story in its order of occurrence. One fated day, August 7th, Yuza Minakuchi went diving and searched Kamishima for leads to find mermaids. However, that night Kipe Ikoma sent Kikuko Tsutsui as an assassin to cause the tragedy of Kamishima, thereby allowing him to capture Sato. This shifted Yuza Minakuchi's priorities away from his search for mermaid flesh, as he is tragically killed and his mission ends in failure. It would seem that fulfilling his wishes was never in the cards, and he instead met with a terrible fate. Valuda, you were right! You were right, Valuda! I believe you were right! However, the consciousness lingering within his severed head witnessed something inexplicable. It was a sight of his 800-year immortal body regenerating a new head. With that, a new mind, complete with all memories intact, formed inside the regenerated head of the resurrected Yuza Minakuchi. The severed head then disappeared, yet the consciousness that had remained within it did not return to his body. Rather, it became a spirit that crossed over to the afterlife, what some might call the eternal world. Thus was another consciousness separate from Yuza Minakuchi's primary body formed, and that separated consciousness was you. You once asked, who am I, but may I assume the answer has now become clear. The separate consciousness of Yuza Minakuchi remained in the eternal world despite the firm resolve it held, growing ever more anguish over its failure without knowing what had occurred afterwards. It dearly desired to find a way to return to its past self and explain the situation before this failure could take place. So it found its way to the boundary between the mortal world and the world beyond. Aura! Aura! That's Aura! That is to say, it found its way here, to Ryugu. This is the place you laid eyes upon at the very beginning. This is where your duty began. The fact that this place just so happens to be where the mermaids reside turned out to be a stroke of luck. But because you will lose all memory of this fact once you pass through the gate into the mortal world. Wait! Brother, I was scrolling through this video to see like how much progress I have. They are doing Arnov's ending now! Let me see this. I want to go back so bad and do it. Whatever, let's just finish this. I stepped in to humbly guide you along your path. Then as a spirit, you encountered Yuza Minakuchi during his dive to the bottom of the sea. I don't know how they did it. I don't know, man. That's so, like, it's so tricky. Like, how, whatever, we'll figure it out after this. Because you resembled a phenomenon known as a Tomokazuki, you were referred to as such. Needless to say, you are not a Tomokazuki. Yet that is how you possess Yuza Minakuchi and shared your fragmented memories with him. Even so, it was not enough. In your spirit form, you had the ability to use the story chart to travel across space and time to possess other individuals. You entered the minds and memories of various people, jumping between each in turn as you earnestly sought to realize your goals. And that is how things progressed behind the scenes during this story. You have fulfilled your role and will now return to the world from whence you came. After you have viewed what became of everyone following these events, this paranormal site will finally draw to a close. No it won't, because we still have Avi to do. Thank you very much for your diligent attention. Do we actually beat the game today? Like, finish, like 100%? We're close. I didn't skip anything, right? Oh, so you've decided to accept your inheritance, but you're going to university first? Uh-huh, the wheels are in motion for me to take over the family business after studying real hard at university. Your whole life must be undergoing some major changes. Are you managing? You know what? No. You know what? It will be so lackluster if I just end it on an Avi bad end. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'll just fast forward through it, man. I don't care. We'll come back to that. We are figuring this shit out. What did I do different? It must be, dude, it must have been because I did everything besides this. It must, like, there were some prerequisites then that just weren't noted down. That's why this guy in the video did it, like, right at the end. No wonder, man. Ugh, so annoying. Why is it called ending 2 and 3 then? Oh, my, whatever. And so, Cersei and Avi made their way back to Toba in search of Kiba Ikoma. Who are you talking to? Feels more exciting this way, doesn't it? You might be right. But it seems like we just missed him. Even though he claimed he's afraid of the ocean, the people at the port said he left for Kamishima on a chartered boat. Another guide says you need to meet Sobe before... Why is it called endings 2 and 3? What the fuck? There are no more ferries today, so we have no way of getting back to the island. I'm afraid there's not much else we can do. Well, as long as we got the Tomotabako, there might be another chance someday. Cersei, what's wrong? I don't know, but the Toma Tobacco is giving off a strange spiritual energy. What is this? Mermaid flesh? Oh my! Whoa! No wonder you need to meet Sobe first. Because that's how he finds it. Oh my god. Oh, I did notice it felt a bit heavier than before. Let's take a look. Oh, there's something inside. Huh? Something just appeared inside? What's this? A chunk of flesh? My goodness, could this belong to a mermaid? Wait, what? Is it real? By the way, that guide that you saw that says you need to meet Sobe first, that's a goated guide. Any other guide that doesn't say that, throw it in the trash. It exudes an incredible spirit energy. Whatever it is, it's extraordinary. Doesn't this feel too good to be true, though? It could be a trap, or a curse. I actually found it! The gods haven't forsaken me after all! Thank you, world, I accept your gracious offering! Yeah, are you seriously going to eat a chunk of mystery meat just like that? What's wrong with you? Well? Not particularly good, very watery, not much fat, and no real texture. But it's not too fishy, so fried, I'm not even going to try saying that. It might not be half bad. That's all well and good, but I wasn't asking about the taste. I'm not planning on trying any. How do you feel? Is immortality setting in? I don't feel any different. Want me to stab you or something? Whoa, slow down. What if it didn't work? I just suffered painful skewering for nothing. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure painful things will still hurt even when you're immortal. They do. And as far as I understand, an immortal body doesn't regenerate unless you're fatally wounded. In that case, it must politely decline. I'm not the biggest fan of pain, you see. Anyway, I'm sure I'll find out if it worked one day. And the fact that we got a hold of the Toma Tobacco is already worth the trip. Well, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters. And that concludes Avi and Cersei's exciting Issei Shima adventure. Hey, I mean, since you're immortal now, being stuck, like, at this age, not too bad, I'd say. Like, he looks good. Better than, like, being stuck at, like, consistently underage, you know? Thanks for reading, everyone. He's narrating again. Well, now I suppose I'll be going back to the US. What about you, Cersei? I think I'll keep exploring the key region for a little while longer. Okay, thanks, Avi. And Cersei, of course, but, you know, Cersei's just here for the ride. I was thinking of paying a visit to Kumano Gongen. That was the deity of the Kumano region, right? This is foreshadowing for Paranormal Site 3, obviously. That's the one. Actually, it's a collective term for the deities enshrined in the 3 grand shrines known as the Kumano Sanzan. Nice! I did it! Now what? That's only one ending. We need another. I guess I'll look at this one. Ending. I don't know what ending this is. If it's 2 or 3. Probably 2. Oh, I see. We have to murder Kikuko. Alright, we have to curse Kikuko. So this is ending 2. And thus, after obtaining the flesh of a mermaid, Avi's wish came true and he was granted an 800-year lifespan. A man like him who constantly seeks out new adventure would most assuredly never encounter a dull day in those 800 years. Living his life to the fullest, he traveled the world in an everlasting search of thrilling mysteries and marvels. In the mid-21st century, his novel The Tale of Never-Ending Youth, which was inspired by his own experiences, became a surprise worldwide hit. The live-action adaptation by a major US studio proved a major success, spawning merchandise and a theme park that made him a wealthy man. Always smiling until his final days, he proudly proved that even after 800 years, not all glory is doomed to fade. Yo, Avi's making the most of life, man. In the 27th century, he wrote the following words in his journal. The world keeps on turning. Compared to its birth and the richness of its history, 800 years is far too short. Ending to the glory of Arnav Barnum. You know what? That was worth the turmoil that we faced trying to find this ending. And now... we have to kill her. Kill! Do I have to show this? Oh wait, I have to show the Tom Tobacco. Oh, there we go. Dude, this is like my least favorite section, not because it's bad or anything, but because I am just sick of it. I'm just sick of it. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Right? Wait, wait. Oh, wait, wait, wait. No, no, I think, yeah, I think this is, like, this becomes automatically different. And thus, after obtaining the flesh of a mermaid, Avi's wish came true and he was granted an 800-year lifespan. However... Oh, no! Who did this? Soon after, Avi was detained at the airport by the Paranormal Affairs Bureau under suspicion of murdering Kikuko Tsutsui with a curse. It was the mangled half-fish remains of Kikuko Tsutsui washed ashore on the coast of Toba that brought the crime to light. Avi fought back furiously, yelling and demanding he get a lawyer, and seeing he refused to talk, he did everything he could to avoid suspicion. In the end, the case never went to court. However, citing the rule that 800-year immortals must be sealed away, a decision was made. From that day on, Arnold Barnum, the cheerful fantasy novelist, was never seen in public again. The fall of Arnold. I like the other one a lot more. No. Well, that's that, folks. Okay, now we can finally. Okay. What else do we have to do? Complete the story. Well, chances are we finish it today. Your whole life must be undergoing some major changes. Are you managing okay? You don't have too much on your plate? Actually, about that, get this. Turns out my mom used to be a certified public accountant. I had no idea. Everything's just working out for you, huh? Anyway, the plan's for Mom to manage all the assets while I'm studying my butt off. She was apparently waiting like a hawk for the moment to swoop in and make sure you got everything coming to you. I don't know if I should call her cunning, but Tsukasa's mom sure knows how to get things done. That's wild. Oh, that reminds me, there was something I wanted to ask you, Zami. You mentioned wanting to ask Tsukasa out the other day, so how'd that go? Whoa, Sato! What the fuck, Sato? You're seriously gonna ask that right in front of everybody? I mean, I guess it's fine since I already asked. Oh, okay, whew! But that could have ruined everything. Wait, you did? When did all this go down? Oh my god, these two and then those. Ah, it's so cute. No, I couldn't help myself. I've been dying to know. I had to ask, even if it messed up your mojo. You sure of something else, Sato? Anyway, if you need answers that bad, you should ask Tsukasa. So, what did you say, Tsukasa? How did he ask? Where was it? Tell us already. You're way too invested, Miss Encyclopedia. You know how things are with me right now. The truth is, I haven't given him an answer yet. To be fair, a lot's been happening. But at least it's not an outright rejection. How long are you going to make him wait? I gotta do some soul searching to figure out how I feel, and I need everything to settle down, so around 4 or 5 years. Oh! That long? You're going to keep leading the poor guy along all that time? Right, and to top things off, she asked for my help in the meantime. You know what? More power to you. If it's that long, I'm moving on. Like, it's chill. Your help? Yep. I want to take over for Old Man Wakamura and make Kamishima the best place it can be. I want it to be way more convenient busing than it is now, and islands that tourists flock to, you know? That means I need to start a business to manage all that. As you can see, I've got loads of stuff to do. That's why I need you to give it your all as the leader of Kamishima, Azami. Yeah, I guess I want all that stuff for Kamishima too. That all sounds great, and Azami would definitely be a big help. My plan is to have Azami rise up the ranks and help me out a whole bunch of stuff. Once he becomes a big shot like the mayor or something, then maybe we can start going out. What? That'll take way too long. I'll be an old geezer by then. See what I mean? This is what I have to deal with. Seems like the cunningness runs in the family. Well, you've got something to strive for now. Good luck with it. Quit your belly aching, Azami. We're doing this for Sato and Yuza too, you know. Yeah, I know. We talked it all over before. What do you mean you're doing it for us? Let's just say we were surprised when we heard about you guys the other night. About how you became an immortal yourself 5 years ago, yeah? But by that stage, you secretly got your hands on some mermaid flesh for Sato. And now Sato's becoming immortal for the second time. Yippee! Hey, as long as they're happy. And the fact that you guys have decided to stay together for the next 800 years, it was a lot to swallow all at once. Yeah, sorry for dropping such a big bombshell on you guys. Oh, so to be precise, we're going to be together for the next 795 years. Oh, yeah, no problem, man. What's 5 years when you got centuries? 5 years is a long time. Yeah, he's right. We're going to discuss the idea of going for another 800 years when we get close to the end. You guys are ridiculous. Wait, what do you mean? Another 800 years? Not only do you need to find more mermaid flesh, you need 2 scoopings of it then. You need to hold 2 more scoops of mermaid flesh. Sobe's gone, bro. Yeah, okay, whatever. That's up to you guys. Do whatever you want. But don't forget that you owe us for keeping such a big secret from us this whole time. Got it? For real. See, I told you we should have gotten their advice from the start. Yeah, you have been saying that from the get-go. How are you gonna deal with the government that's gonna lock you up? My guess is that one of 2 things. They're either gonna permanently stay on this island, or Yuza's gonna go work for the government. And hopefully that way can keep Sato a secret. Maybe. I don't know, like that's all the options he's presented, right? And maybe that's what they meant by like doing it for them, like making Kamishima a better place because they're gonna be stuck here, right? I'm not sure, actually. I don't know. We'll see. I know you said you lived on the down low in Kamishima because it'd be a whole other thing if people found out about you two, but people will eventually start getting suspicious. Oh, they're even bringing it up. Even if you try to lead normal lives, what are you going to do then? Well, we kind of assumed it would all work out somehow. It's true, we haven't really thought about that at all. We figured as much. That's why we're going to protect the 2 of you. Oh, there's the answer. Huh? We'll make some rules on the island so no one will get suspicious of you no matter how long you choose to live. I mean, it's going to take some time to put our plan into action, but I'm sure we'll be calling the shots around here by the time people start thinking there's something fishy going on with you guys. I was thinking we could build a shrine for you two to live up in the mountains. Oh! A shrine? That sounds incredible. We can say gods are enshrined there, so people shouldn't go near without permission. Then I'll make sure the descendants of the Komei family are protectors of that shrine all the way down to the family line. All the way down the family line, so they'll always protect you. Wow. This is... Huh. The Samukawa family managed to pass down their legend for 400 years, so I bet my family could handle a shrine for 800 years or so. That's so thoughtful, but I feel kind of bad for making you guys worry so much. Not to mention several generations of your family. It's totally fine, don't mention it. Nothing makes me happier than seeing you and Sato together like this. This is so sweet. This is... It's weird, because in games or whatever, like, you always, like, are in the middle of traditions like that. Like, oh, don't go up there. We've been maintaining that for centuries now. Like, be careful. Or, like, other weird traditions like that, you know? It's odd being at the beginning of what is going to be. That feels weird, but, you know, it's different. I like it. I know you went through a lot to get to this point, Yuza. I'm really happy for you. Asami. Oh, Sato's crying! Ah! I'm seriously so happy for you. Like, seriously overjoyed. You heard the man. That's why you won't let anyone get in the way of all this happiness. Azami, Tsukasa. Thank you both so much. These two together. Thumbnail. That I'm gonna need to like put them a little bit more together, but this is the thumbnail. You know what? Fuck it. Screenshot right now. This is the thumbnail. Oh, Tsukasa, the fact that you think up all the... Okay, get out. Okay, fine, hold on. Alright. Well, it's already in screenshots. It's whatever. It's already saved in the screenshots folder. The fact that you think up all these plans just for us means the world to me. Well, there was no other reason. Well, there was one reason. Yuza's never been the type to look before he leaps, so we have to be around to make sure he doesn't get into any more trouble. Ah, good point. Hey, that's not true. You're the one who always gets me into messes, Azami. Nope, you're both wrong. You have any idea how much apologizing I've had to do for you guys over the years? Oh, but you're gonna make it up to me now. I'll work you both to the bone. You too, Sato. We're gonna put Kamishima on the map. You got it. Just tell me what to do. Let's all keep getting each other into and out of trouble from here on out. I love this friend group, man. I love this friend group. There is a legend in Kamishima. It is a story passed down through the generations about two gods in the guise of a young man and a young woman. They would often leave their shrine disguised as ordinary humans and happily stroll through the town. On occasion, they would sneak off the island and travel around the country before returning home. Oh, they're not stuck there all the time, that's nice. The people of the island would stop and give a small bow whenever they came across the couple, and silently watch as they went on their way. No one knew from whence the pair had come. Their history was shrouded in mystery. This is so cool! But it is said that this mischievously playful and intimately harmonious couple would always look upon one another with pure joy. There is apparently only one inviolable rule concerning the pair. One must never sneak up and startle them from behind. Oh, that's clever. That's clever. Several decades after those events, the country has seen two new emperors reign, and people with any detailed knowledge of those fateful days have grown few and far between. Now the Kantekisho ruins of Kamishima have become a sacred place for lovers, with couples flocking to it to strengthen their bonds. On this day, the young visitors who happen to come see the sights spotted a young man and a young woman together on the roof of the Kantekisho ruins, gazing happily out to sea. Let's go. That was good, man. That's a good game. That's a good game right there. I a little bit. I feel like the Sato user thing. Maybe it feels different on a replay. Was a little bit tacked on. That's a nitpick. It was a tad tacked on, but at least they gave explanations. At least they justified it. So I guess I can't be too mad at it. And I thought it was really cute. And it was a happy ending. Everything's cool. People still died, but whatever. At least I like it when love wins. What can I say? I guess I can go here now. I don't have to worry about story spoilers. What am I missing? This. I don't know how to get that. Be terrible at picking up the phone. Oh, I know where that is. I know where that. Oh, I know what to do. Complete all five. Wait, I don't know, man. Oh wait, Legend of the Yuzu Minakushi's ending. Oh, we're about to get this. We're about to get that. How do I get all files? What am I missing? Oh, brother. I'm missing something. Nice. Okay, we got that. We're still missing some stuff. Okay, so... what files am I missing? Hold on. Maybe this is a file. Mockingbird Theater? Hello. Well, looks like the sun's showing his big, bright mug. Guess it's time then. Time to head to school. This little bird is tit for tat, a rough and tumble first year at Abe's Academy. His multiple acts of wanton feather-plucking violence finally earned him a suspension that ended just yesterday. Any further trouble, roughhousing, truancy, or otherwise is bound to spell his expulsion. Will Tit for Tat be able to rein in his short-tempered belligerence enough to make it to school without incident? Tit for Tat, just in time. Here to give my tunes a listen? Blues Cruise. Well, if it ain't Blues Cruise, the best belter on the beach. This music makes me want to put a bullet in between my ears. I'd love to stay and listen, but I've got a haul tail feather today. No fear, it'd only take a minute of your time to hear my latest tunes. Freshly hatched, too. What do you say? New beats, you say? Now this I gotta hear. Come on, then. Pour your soul out for me. Okay, I think it's just when that flute plays. When the flute plays, I don't like it. When everything else is playing, it's fine. Not the flute. Oh my god. What is that? A kazoo! It's the fucking kazoo! Oh my god. Stop playing the kazoo! Oh dear, it seems Tit for Tat has gone distracted already. Will he really be able to get to school on time? 20 minutes later. Oh lord. I'm just stuck here. This is it. This is my fate. And that's a wrap. What was that? 20 encores I called for? I couldn't help myself. Your passion for this beach skewered me through my little bird hearts. Glad to hear it. This is a special spot for us ocean outlaws, you know. All we want is a place to stretch our wings and have a good time, but things have been a bit dicey around here lately. Trouble brewing in the neighborhood, is there? Some vicious little punk's been tearing their way through everyone's turf recently. Folks are calling him the Savage Snowball. Okay. What? All that happened while I was stuck at home? What's with all that half-plucked excuse for a name? Don't you worry. Our albatross boss has a heart as big as his wingspan. I bet he'll sort it all out for us. Okay. It's time to have good buddies to rely on. Wouldn't mind meeting the big bird myself, sometime. Anyway, I gotta fly. Can't be late on my first day back. It seems Tit for Tat is finally on the road to school. His early rise means that he still has time to spare, but the clock is ticking. Good morning, Tit for Tat. Looks like your suspension's finally over, eh? If it ain't Tut and Teal from next door, what's got you out here so early? Practicing your festival dance? It's not for a festival, silly. We're the step dancing stars, the bamboo breakers, and this pedestrian zone is our stage. Don't blame me when the other mermaids get mad at you if you keep getting it wrong on purpose like that. Hold it right there. What is going on, man? Oh, how long is this going to go on for? These perfectly synchronized shouts. It's the twin leaders of the bamboo breakers, the jiving Javas. Okay. So wait, I can't. Okay, you know what? I'll let you do it. I'm not even doing anything here. They're just singing. Good for them. 20 minutes later. Tit for Tat, we challenge you to a dance-off. And if we win, you have to join the bamboo breakers. Well, I can't deny the strength of your passion. Get ready to kick up your heels. You got yourself a dance-off. You featherbrains were talking so much the text box couldn't keep up. It's true. Who said you could run your beaks like that, huh? You want to fight? You got one. Hope you're ready to be turned into a pillow stuffing, punks. Tit for Tat, you stop that right now. You can't afford to be late today, right? Leave these two to me and get to school. You're one tough bird, Tut and Teal. But I appreciate you knocking some sense into me. I'll pay you back for this, I swear. Sure thing. Let's go eat those pellets everyone's been talking about later. Wait, what about our sticker debut? Our hero suffered quite the hold-up, but luckily no feathers ended up flying in the end. Oh, Lord. And now the school gates are straight ahead. Will he make it through them before the bell tolls? Tit for Tat, you're finally here. What's up, Little Blue? Little Blue, you've been waiting here for me this whole time? Oh, I knew you were my best bud for a reason. You're seriously cutting it close, though. Don't tell me you slept in on your first day back. Nope, I got up with the sun like a good early bird. Ha ha ha. Just had to go through a whole song and dance on the way, that's all. Ah ha ha ha. Man, it's very punny, huh? Just because you were an early bird doesn't mean you had time to spend catching worms. Okay, we're pushing it. No time for worms today. I did snack on a few bugs along the way, though. Took about 20 minutes, but I gobbled them all up. You might as well have gone for the worms at that rate. Anyway, let's get through the gates before they close. Come on! I've headed up to my crest with this bird shit. We're settling with the biggest bird on the block. We're settling who the biggest bird on the block is. Right here, right now. What's all this about? Oh no, of all the birds. It's the leader of the Ocean Outlaws, the charismatic cruiser, Albatross Boss. Uh-huh. And the leader of Rebels Roost, the Ashen Assassin Don Heron. Why are the two neighborhood big shots squaring off over a pecking order in front of our school? Bro is tweaking. Or should I say tweeting? I'm a natural! And right in the middle of our turf, Tit for Tat's gonna bust a gasket. Oh man, he's quivering with rage already. It's only a matter of time before he blows. I'm only pulling your flipper, mate. Don't worry, I'm just gonna have a little talk with him. Why? Do you want to talk things out? You hear that Albatross Boss is the understanding type, and besides, if I made feathers fly here, I wouldn't be able to flock together with my chums and Blue's brutal beaks anymore. Flying the roost and leaving your mates high and dry ain't what chums are about. Birds of a feather, that's us. Cool as a cassowary, that's our Tit for Tat. A bit much with the bird idioms, but still poignant. I was willing to give you and your flighty flock a pass up to now, but you all act like you're the cock of the walk. I think it's time to show you Ocean Outlaws who really rules the roost around here. Ready when you are, Don, just say the word and we'll clip their wings for good and all. Rebels Roost, more like Rabbles Roost. Uh-huh. The last birds who found you impressive went the way of the dodo years ago. Isn't that right, boss? Yo, that's a sick-ass line, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, he's a cool, nonchalant type, I see. Hey, you lot, how about you clear out and go squawk at each other somewhere else? You're disrupting class. What the... anyway, I didn't skip that. That was all you. Huh, who's this little puffball? Go back to your nest and hide in your eggshell, fledgling. Puffball? Fledgling? Got a problem with long-tailed tilts, do ya? Well, this bullshit's had enough of your shit. Okay. Oh man, his temper's as short as ever. He snapped like a twig with too much weight on it. I'll tear out your feathers and decorate my nest with them. You'll make a plucked parrot look pretty by the time I'm done with you. Oh my. Amazing, he tore through the local heavyweights like they were damp nesting material. But it looks like it ended too quickly to cause an uproar. Come on, let's go before the teachers notice. Those are some serious moves back there. Not that I expect anything less from the savage Snowball himself. Huh? What's that you called me just now? The Savage Snowball. I wish I had a cool nickname like that too. Who are you calling a snowball, punk? You're flying off the handle again? And so tit for tat's legendary rampage began. It lasted until well after the school day had ended, and ended up landing him a full-fledged expulsion from Abe's Academy. That... I hope you find another school, man. Was that not what I needed? Wait. Suigen Gamyoto. Oh yeah, this guy. According to the results of an investigation conducted by the Paranormal Affairs Bureau, the original Suigen Gamyoto retired following the last year's incident involving the 7 mysteries of Honjo, and a young man with exceptionally potent spirit sense has since taken her place. Although the second Suigen Gamyoto has thus far focused on using his powerful abilities to solidify his social standing, his true purpose seems to be searching for a diviner by the name of Io Tokoro, who is said to be responsible for teaching the art of curses and other supernatural techniques to a certain ordinary woman. Oh, they confirmed Paranormal Site 3! They confirmed another Paranormal Site! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god, that's so cool! That's crazy! If you're missing a file, you can look it up by number. Yeah, I'm missing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh wait, it's numbered. I didn't even see that. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Yeah, number 9. Yeah, okay. Is the bridge Shiki investigates? Oh, wait. The Mermaid's Curse. I was about to say, who the fuck is Shiki? That's from the first game. Oh my god, what? Wait, file? What? What? Okay, I'm just looking up the number 9. Shiki is Yumiko. Oh! Oh. My dumbass. It's not from the first game. I just missed it. The bridge. So I didn't need to do that at all. But, you know, whatever. Just exploring all of the game has to offer. File 9. Onora Bridge Investigation. I did it. Okay, that was very anticlimactic, but... okay, and then this. Be terrible picking up the phone. How do I get this? Find the North Star. Okay. And I'm just gonna look at it. I'm just gonna look at this guy over here. Look up phone. During the confession chapter. Because this guy doesn't tell me, like, where it is. During the confession chapter... Is that Sato? That has to be Sato, right? Yeah. Where would it be? Wakamura residence, right? Oh, there we go. And then we just keep talking to her. Sato, the phone's ringing. Yeah, I guess it is. Shouldn't you get it? I guess I should. I'm not really sure. Well, don't look at me. What do you normally do? Normally I pick up. It's the least I can do while staying here. Well, there you go. Just pick it up then. Yeah, I guess so. Makes sense. Wait, are you one of those people who lets the phone ring for a while before picking up? Worried people would think you've got too much free time on your hands or something? Okay, I do that sometimes. What? How did you... No, that's not it. Sometimes when you pick up too fast, it startles people, so I wait on purpose. Okay, so that's what I'm going to say instead. So, haven't we waited long enough? No, just a bit more. Letting it ring a little shows we're being thoughtful. If you wait this long and then pick up all of a sudden, I feel like that's going to startle them too. I mean, don't you hate picking up the phone? This is so stupid. This one in particular is giving me a real bad feeling. Well, I guess I do get where you're coming from. Want to just ignore it? Maybe, but even though I have a bad feeling about it, I still feel like we really should get it. Yeah, same. Something about it is bugging me. Still, if it stops ringing just before I pick up, then that's just fate, right? If they hang up, that's that. We were destined to not hear the call. So, let's get this straight. You're worried about the call, but also too scared to pick up. That might be the case, if only there were someone a little braver than me. I refuse. I didn't say you. Yeah, but you implied it. I don't want to get it either. Something doesn't feel right about it. Damn. How long does this go for? Alright, fine. I'm scared, but I'll do it. I'll pick it up. No, wait. I can't let you get involved. It's too dangerous. I'll do it. Oh, okay. Go ahead then. You tricked me. You know, I really thought if we kept this up, they hang up. But man, talk about persistent. Must be real important if they waited this long. Maybe it's time to actually answer it? Yeah. Okay. Do they say anything different by picking it up? Hello, welcome more residents. Didn't think you'd ever pick up. Answer faster next time. Sorry, I was in the bathroom. I've been having some stomach issues this past week. I actually wanted to stay in there a little longer, but rushed out to get the phone. Oh, way too much information. Anyway, you want to... Okay. Anyway. Cool. And now, North's... Oopsies. Oh my god, Star. Arnov's first chapter. Oopsies, no, not that. I guess it would be this right here. Oh, like this? There we go. Oh, that's not what I meant to find. To the right of the yellow-hued star. Oh, okay, hold on. This one? If my eye is as discerning as I believe it to be, that's the one. No, that's not. What? Is it this? I don't want to, like, actually, like, find it. Motherfucker. What? When prompted to examine the sky, find the North Star, which is a selectable standard star that is on the same plane and to the right of the yellow-hued star. This? That's Vega, bro. You said same plane. Like, what do you mean, like, same plane? Same plane and to the right? No, I'm just finding them again. So don't select these three. Don't select these three. Find another one. What the fuck? Yo. Yo, am I going crazy? Where is it? What? Bottom left of the image. How do I angle it the same as that? I'm gonna see if I can. I think that's the same angle. Okay, this is the neb. Are you so stupid? What's this? I do believe that star hasn't moved from its place in the sky in the slightest. Oh yes, that's the North Star. Sailors would use it to plot their course when at sea. That said, no star would move that much in the span of a few minutes. You do know that, right? Huh? Thank you. That should be all of them. Thank you. Wow. That was so anticlimactic. But we're done. Wow, we actually finished the game. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting to finish it today. I thought we had a few more hours. Well, good game. That was a great game. I really enjoyed that. Bye, Paranormal Side. I'm waiting for Paranormal Side. Oh, man, I'm so happy they confirmed a third one. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Well, GG's. About time, huh? Took us about 20 hours. Not too shabby. Not too. I'll be here. Ooh, I'll be here for the third one, man. I love me some Paranormal Side. What can I say?